those things, especially on a younger player that hasn't had that at the collegiate level just yet, it could cause some pressure on him and force some errant throws.
All right, Kerry, those are the keys of the game with Kerry Davis, brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. As we approach the 7 o'clock hour, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Illinois football from Learfield.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus Media Station.
This game will kick off shortly after 7 o'clock. We appreciate you listening to our pregame coverage. This is Steve Kelly. I'll be back with you at halftime and postgame coverage as well. Thanks for listening to the Whiffles Hybrids pregame show from Learfield.
Is proud to celebrate agriculture today and every day, on the field and off. We were founded on the potential of agriculture more than 100 years ago, and our more than 1,500 employees embrace this heritage as we look to tomorrow. To learn more about how Primient teams are working to enrich lives through plant-based solutions across the food, feed, and industrial ingredients markets, visit the Primient website at primient.com and follow us on LinkedIn.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
We are family. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus Media
Now
Station.
there's an easier way to manage your energy needs. The ComEd app. You can use the app to pay your bill in a flash, monitor your energy usage, report and track an outage, and more, right from your phone. It's all at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. So make your life easier with the added control and convenience of the ComEd app. Download it now at comed.com/app. The following is a paid advertisement. Nothing could be more frustrating than working hard for your entire life, saving as much as possible, then having no idea how you're going to create the income in retirement. That's where Bill Geiger and the team at Geiger Wealth Management can help. Tune in to WLS AM 890 this Saturday from noon to 1 to hear Bill Geiger explain what you can do now to help plan for your retirement. Geiger Wealth Management is a financial services firm that offers a broad array of products and other services. Licensed in Illinois.
Your home for Illini football, 890 WLS.
Turn it up. It's game time. On the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
45-50. Can he get a block? 40. Shut off 30. He might score 20. 10. 5 to the pylon. He is in. Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown, Illinois.
Brought to you by Carl, the official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini, by your local Ford dealers, and by Whiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent since 1946.
Under pressure, steps up, throws it, ball is knocked down. It's loose on the field. The Illini have it, and the game is over. Let's go. Let's go. We do this, man.
Kickoff is just moments away. Now, here's the voice of the Fighting Illini, Brian Barnhart.
And good evening, everybody. Friday Night Lights here in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's Illinois football, the Big Ten opener for both the Illini and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Both teams ranked in the top 25 as we start play tonight here to open the Big Ten season. The Illini 3-0, Nebraska 3-0. The Huskers celebrating a record 400th consecutive sellout dating back to 1962. They're packed in here tight, 86,000 strong, and it's Illinois and Nebraska. Great to have you with us. The Huskers about to take the field here to the Roar here in Lincoln. They say there's no place like Nebraska.
Oh, man.
I think they're right.
They might be right. As it pertains to college football on a Friday night, Saturday night, whatever night it is, they're going to be loud. It's going to be raucous. It's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to it. I was down on the field earlier, and Brian, I almost felt like lacing them up. I almost went to grab a helmet and a pair of shoulder pads and asking if I had a couple of years left of eligibility, because I really would love to be a part of this game right now. It's going to be really exciting to watch.
Well, last year, Nebraska came to Champaign and won 20-7. A quarterback who's now the backup, Heinrich Harburg, had a big rushing day and also a good throwing day, 154 yards. He rushed for 82 on 18 rushing attempts. But that's a different Nebraska team from the one we're going to see tonight. Dylan Raiola, outstanding freshman quarterback.
He really is. He's done a really good job so far this year. Hasn't been tested too much in terms of pressure in his face. He hasn't turned the ball over, I think, but one time. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the Illini really get after him in the pass game. They're gonna run the ball at the Illini. They're gonna try to establish the run game and then create some play action passes downfield, take some shots. But if you're able to get to him early and often, maybe see if he's truly a freshman and not as advanced as he's seen so far this year.
The captains are meeting at midfield. The Illini in the orange helmets, the throwback underlined Illini that they wore for the Kansas game, and the Huskers in the white helmets, red tops, white pants. Our referee tonight.
Captains, good luck tonight. Illinois is this year. You're going to make a choice of heads or tails. That's a head. That's a tail. Your choice? Tails. Tails is called. Tails is called. That is a tail. You won your choice. Illinois won the coin toss. Will defer to the second half.
Referee tonight is Greg Blum.
To start the game, Nebraska will receive. Gentlemen, play hard, good luck, and have fun.
Here we go on a beautiful night for football. Downtown Lincoln was jumping already this afternoon. I think the students were on remote learning is what I understand today, and getting all the traffic in and everything here just off of downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. Illinois coming off the win over Central Michigan, 30-9. Pat Bryant with 2 touchdowns. Altmaier goes 19 of 29 for 242 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Machowski, a school record 59-yard field goal right before the half. Brett Bielema got his record up to 21-19 at Illinois, and the Illini have picked off a pass in 4 straight games. That's been a big story on defense. The Illini defer after winning the toss, and they will have the ball to start the second half. Nebraska will start on offense here tonight, and Nebraska has not trailed in any of their games so far this season at any point. So they have been solid from the get-go in all 3 of their wins against UTEP, a big win over Colorado, which was an old Big 8 rival from years ago, and then, of course, the win last week over Northern Iowa, an FCS opponent. Michael Martin's on the sideline for us tonight, and Michael, I know there's not a lot of room down there, is it?
No, it's not. There's lots of activity here on the lines where there is room. It's a Rockets crowd tonight. We'll see how they affect the game, but I know these guys are ready to go.
All right, well, John Hole is the scheduled kickoff man here for the Huskers, but the Illini, of course, will be kicking off, and Ethan Machowski's been doing those honors. Huskers will receive the kick to start the ball game. And Machowski, who had the big field goal last week, of course, will tee it up at his own 35. Again, Illinois in the orange helmets. Illinois underlined like they wore in the Kansas game. I like this uniform.
Oh, I love it. I love the helmets. I love the choice. I love the white and the orange pants. I'm excited about, I love the drip. That's what the young folks call it, the drip, how they dress for the game. It should be a good one.
And he's been booting at about 71 yards a kick on the kickoffs, which is 6 yards deep in the end zone. So we'll see if Nebraska is able to get a return. Ja'Cory Barney is usually back there for the Huskers deep. They've got a couple of men deep right now. And we'll see how the game starts here tonight. National television, beautiful night. It was hot here in Lincoln. Machowski tees it up right to left, and this game is underway, and he moves it again. It'll sail almost up into the stands. That's how close they are off to our left. The students arrived here early. The band is back in place, and the Huskers will go to work on offense left to right as we look at it here in Lincoln. Great to have you with us wherever you might be listening tonight. We have listeners all over the country and the world listening in. We'll get to those as we go, and we give you a hearty ILL-INI as we get started tonight. Dylan Raiola Last week against Northern Iowa, 17 out of 23, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 670 yards for the season. He's got a tailback to his right. They'll use several. 3 receivers to the right, and now man in motion. Dowdell gets the start, and back to pass. Pressure coming. Throwing over the middle. Got a man caught. 40-yard line, first down. Up near the 42. So from the 25 to the 42 on the first pass play over the middle, caught by the Nebraska receiver.
Yeah, Brian, if you're going to give him time like that to pick and choose where he wants to go, it's going to be a long day.
Jalen Lloyd on the catch, and now they hand off to the tailback, runs it up the middle. Not much there for Dowdell. He gets to the 45-yard line, so a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 as we get this one started here tonight. They will rotate backs. Ramir Johnson is in there. He's got 87 yards for the year, the senior out of Harlem. Dante Dowdell, 184 yards with 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 7 from their own 45. Opening possession, no score here in Lincoln. Shotgun snap back, pressure coming. Throw to the right, nobody home. Into the sideline down below where Nebraska resides. Incomplete pass, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. Good pressure there, Kerry.
Oh, that was a great play by Patterson at the corner spot. He saw the screen coming. The receiver was about to try to catch a pass, and he jumped it. And so Raiola had to throw it over his head and throw it out of bounds. Great decision by by Patterson at cornerback, trying to jump that route.
T-Ra Edwards, Dennis Briggs, normally the starters as the Illini go to work on defense here. 3rd and 7 from their own 45. Pressure coming. Raiola dumps it over the middle. It's incomplete. At the Illinois 45, trying to hit Nayor over the middle. Isaiah Nayor, who's been previously at Texas and Wyoming. And after the big pass play to start the game for Nebraska, the Illini defense stiffens and forces a punt here from the Huskers.
Yeah, getting off on 3rd downs. Get off the field defensively on 3rd downs. Force an incomplete pass. Give your offense a chance to go down there and be the first to score. And again, Brian, one thing that's going to be important for this game is keeping the crowd out of it. Stops like that do that.
Say I'd like to keep those 80,000 plus quiet
as much as possible.
Yeah, Brian Buschini averaging 50 yards a kick this year, and Beatty is back. He'll catch it inside his own 10, runs right 15, 20, and still on his feet, but pushed out of bounds hard into the Illinois sideline, shy of the Illinois 23-yard line. Hank Beatty with a nice return, the young man from Rochester, Illinois, of course. And the Illini will go to work with Luke Altmaier at the quarterback position. 6'2" junior, transfer from Ole Miss in his 2nd year with the Fighting Illini.
Brian, one thing I'm looking forward to seeing is how well the offensive line does versus this pass rush of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. They generally rush only 4. Sometimes they'll bring 5. But they drop a lot of defensive tackles, defensive ends into those pass areas, and see if it does not confuse the Illini. Hopefully it does not.
This defense has been really good for the Huskers. Single back set, Fagan in a pistol look. And the handoff from Altmaier goes to Fagan. He rolls left. Didn't get a whole lot. Got it up to the 23-yard line from the 22, so a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Illini. John Bullock, the linebacker, on the stop from nearby Omaha, Nebraska. Most of the single-digit guys for Nebraska on defense are the starters. They play a lot of 3-3-5, and as Kerry mentioned, they mix it up. 2nd and 8, they'll give him 2 from their own 24. No score, Illinois and Nebraska. Altmaier in the gun. Throws left. Got a man open. Zachary Franklin with a catch across the 30-yard line, close to the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it at the 31. They're moving up a little bit. The Illini get 7 yards on that pass play. It'll be 3rd down and a yard with 13:17 to go first quarter. No score, Illinois and Nebraska. 2 receivers left. Fagan the back to the left of Altmaier. Short drop, lob to the right, looking for a man, looking for Bryant, and he hauls it in. First down across midfield, all the way down to the Nebraska 40-yard line. That was a long throw, Kerry.
It was a long throw. Great play action pass, and Pat Bryant is a big playmaker at the receiver spot. He's at a huge catch radius. He's going to go high point the ball and come down with it more times than not. I love giving him a chance, and he went and made a play.
Altmaier completing passes at about a 70% rate for the year. First down toss, Tanner Arkin with a catch, 35-30 out of bounds. Close to another Illinois first down. They had it at the 40. Now it's down to the Husker 30 as the Illini convert Couple of Ameren, Illinois first downs here. The Illini already with putting together a nice drive here. After the punt return by Beatty, they give him the first down. Brought to you by Ameren, Illinois. 12:24 to go. First quarter, no score yet. Illinois at the Husker 30. Altmaier gives to Fagan, powering his way ahead, and they push him back. He gets down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for Fagan. 10 carries last week against Central Michigan, 25 yards and a touchdown. 3 touchdowns for the year, the sophomore from Atwood. 2nd and 7 for the Illini. Throw, lob right, Altmaier, man open, caught, Pat Bryant, touchdown Illinois. Bryant wide open on the right side, split a couple of Nebraska defenders. He got past the corner, Tommy Hill, and Pat Bryant with a touchdown catch. Touchdown Illinois, his 5th of the year. What a pretty throw by Altmaier.
You know, they're doing a great job of not letting Nebraska know that it's a passing down. Like they are staying out of known passing downs, which is allowing them to get those receivers wide open on play action passes and RPOs. It's a really good job by the Illini offense on that drive.
What a drive. 6 plays, 78 yards in just over 2 minutes. 6-0 Illinois. Olano on for the extra point. It is up and it is good. Man, those stands are close down there. It's right behind the goalpost. And with 11:54 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Illinois on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Seeking quality materials for your upcoming project? Kirchner Building Centers is here to help. Our sales team excels in handling all your special order needs, from custom cabinetry to unique siding, windows, and doors. No matter how specialized your request, we'll work with you to find the perfect solution. Trust our expertise and dedication for exceptional service and quality. Kirchner Building Centers, your partner in building excellence and the official building supplier of the Fighting Illini.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Some of football's greatest legends have taken the field for the Fighting Illini. Now a legend can take the field at your place. With AHW's build-in price tool, you can create the John Deere riding mower, compact tractor, or gator that fits your exact needs and budget. Try out the build-in price tool online at ahwllc.com and start dominating in your field. Or stop by one of our 18 locations. AHW, proud sponsors of Fighting Illini football.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini football. And when it comes to protecting you and your family, our offense is just as good as our defense. With benefits like fitness discounts, screenings, and care coordination, Health Alliance tackles health problems before they start. Plus, our customer service resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. So choose a health plan that puts your health and well-being first. Health Alliance. Many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus media station.
Altmaier with his 7th touchdown of the year. And he goes on that drive 4 out of 4 for 73 yards. Pat Bryant with a touchdown catch. 2 catches for 36 yards on that drive. Pat Bryant with his 5th touchdown catch of the year. And that drive was a thing of beauty.
It really was. It was a wonderful drive. I don't know what the cornerback Tommy Hill up top was doing against Pat Bryant. Looked like he got turned around, but good for them, good for us, bad for them.
Here comes the kickoff. Machowski drills it deep, and the Huskers will let it bounce. Ja'Cory Barney back there deep. And the Huskers will start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 7-0 Illinois as we get this one underway here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Whether it's riding the bus for your morning commute, shuttling to an Illini game, advertising on their fleet, or looking for a fulfilling job, MTD can help. Visit mtd.org to find out how you can thrive with the Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District. So here come the Huskers, left to right. They will start at their own 25-yard line. After the Illini stopped him on defense. 1st and 10. Here's a deep pitch to the tailback. Ramir Johnson runs it to the right. Gets it up to shy of the 30-yard line at the 29, a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Raiola last week, again, 247 yards, 2 TDs. His college debut against UTEP. He threw for 238 yards in his debut. Number 15 in the red and white for Nebraska.
Yeah, Brian, I wouldn't be surprised if Nebraska tries to run the ball a little bit on this drive. They got out of there that first drive too quickly. I think they're going to try to sustain the clock just a little bit and see if they can get the ball moving forward.
7-0 Illinois, 11:20 for the first quarter. Pressure coming on Raiola. Steps up. He's in trouble. Down he goes. He is sacked back at the 24-yard line. And Alec Bryant got in there for the Illini, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, at that outside linebacker spot.
Great job by the Illini up front, not allowing Raiola to have anywhere to escape, and then the outside rushers were able to get home.
So now it's 3rd and 11 for the Huskers. Huskers 0 of 1 on 3rd down tonight. 7-0 Illinois, and the Altmaier to Bryant touchdown pass. Back to pass. Here is Raiola. Pressure coming. Throws it to the left. It's caught up near the first down marker. They give him forward progress to the 36-yard line. And a first down for Nebraska, caught by Jamal Banks. The senior, the former Wake Forest Demon Deacon. Had enough time to throw there. And again, we got to keep the heat up on him up front.
Yeah, you do, especially with the Illini running so much man-to-man coverage. You need to get home. You don't want those guys having to cover for that long.
Dowdell checks in at tailback. Tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Hand off to Dowdell. Runs to the right. Seth Coleman there to greet him and drop him. At the line of scrimmage, no gain at the 37-yard line for Nebraska. For this Husker offense that is averaging 171 on the ground this year, 34 points a game, 250 yards through the air. But it's Illinois with the offensive touchdown early on the pass play from Altmaier to Pat Bryant. 2nd and 9, Nebraska from their own 38. Dowdell the back to the right, in the gun Raiola. Pocket closes, throws it right, got a man caught, Jamal Banks across the 40, up to the 43-yard line, still shy of the first down. He got a few of the 9 he needed, but he's going to have 4 more yards to get here on 3rd and 4 for Nebraska. Like what Illinois is doing defensively
I
here?
do like what they're doing. Again, I think getting off the field on 3rd downs is extremely important. This is a big 3rd down. If you're able to get a stop, force them to punt, and then take it down there and score again, this crowd will become much quieter than they are right now.
We've quieted a little bit here. 7-0 Illinois. 3rd and 4 Nebraska from their own 43. Raiola looking, throwing over the middle, got a man caught. First down Nebraska. Down to the Illinois 40-yard line. In traffic, Thomas Fedoni, the tight end, who had 2 catches last week, his 7th catch of the year, the junior out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. He's got a first down at the left hash mark for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Yeah, Brian, I can't express it enough. When you are getting, or if you're not able to get pressure on the rush or on the quarterback with your rush, you're giving him all day, and he's going to be able to find his targets downfield.
1st and 10, Nebraska at the Illinois 40, down 7-0. Raiola under pressure, heaves it left, caught left side, down inside the Illinois 40-yard line by the Nebraska receiver, and then he's pulled down at about the Illinois 36-yard line. Was that Dowdell on the catch? And we got a flag down in the secondary of Illinois. Let's see what this is.
There's no foul for a late hit.
Okay, no foul. So ignore what we just saw there, I guess, right?
Well, you can ignore it. It looked like Miles Scott took a shot on the receiver as he was going across. They decided to pull the flag up, thankfully.
Jeremiah Warren is checked in, the young man from Lyon Township on that defensive line. He's been getting some minutes here. Dowdell the back, 7-0 Illinois. Midway through the first quarter. Here is a run to the right, and tripped up down there is Ja'Cory Barney. They like to bring him around. Upended by the Illini. T-Raw Edwards was not fooled. Coleman was there as well. Patterson helping out, but we got a flag down on the field again in the Illinois secondary.
There was no foul for blocking the back. The player made the tackle. They're down.
Okay.
Well, he pushed him right. He pushed Caleb Patterson right into the tackle. And again, great job by Caleb Patterson playing with his eyes. That's one of the things you need to do as a football player in general. See the game, play it with your eyes, and then read and react. He's doing a fantastic job of not allowing himself to be beat around the outside and going and attacking those runners that are running right at him.
7-0 Illinois. 7:56 to go first quarter. Nebraska now 3rd and 7. So 2 penalties. Flags were dropped, but no penalties. Emmett Johnson is in at tailback to the left of Raiola. Number 15 back to pass. Pocket closes. Now he throws left. Got a man. Caught. Jamal Banks. First down Nebraska. Inside the Illinois 30. Close to the Illini 29-yard line. And Banks has been a target early. Transfer from Wake Forest. 114 career catches, 1,400 total receiving yards, and he's been big early for Nebraska.
Yeah, just a simple out route by the receiver, Caleb Patterson, unable to keep him from getting outside of him. Throw and catch, one of the easiest routes for a quarterback and a receiver to complete.
1st and 10 Nebraska. They picked up another first down, their 4th of the game. Single back set, Dowdell. Now they send Banks in motion. Here's a throw to Banks, right side clock 30, turns upfield 25-20. Close to another Nebraska first down. Rosiak, the linebacker on the stop, but not before a nice gain by Jamal Banks as they move him around. And the Huskers starting to pick up some yardage here after Illinois struck them early with a touchdown pass to Pat Bryant on their first possession.
And you're seeing a lot of motion by the Cornhuskers. It's giving their quarterback an easy read to know whether it's man or zone, and he knows where the ball needs to go quickly.
2nd and 1.
It's a timeout for player injury.
Now we have an injury. Apparently, I don't know who's hurt on which side. Maybe Illinois, because the crowd was not happy. Michael Martin, what do we have?
Went down in the secondary. It was a little late. That's why we hear the boo birds out there. But he's coming off. They're taking a look at him. And he's walking off and under his own power. So maybe just got a stinger.
All right. Well, he's okay. The crowd didn't like it. Again, they're packed in here tight. 86,000 strong. The Illini 7-0. The Illini with 75 yards of offense. 78. Nebraska with 75. Banks has been big early. 4 catches for 34 yards for the Cornhuskers. In the gun is Raiola. 2nd and 1 from the Illinois 20. Hand off to the tailback. Dowdell runs it straight ahead. Close to the first down, but I don't think he got it. T-Raw Edwards there to pushing back. At the 20, it'll be 3rd and 1.
Great job by T-Rock getting off of the block and making the tackle in the backfield, tackle for loss, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage and not allowing him to cross that threshold for the first down.
So here we go, 3rd and 1 for Nebraska at the Illinois 20. Everybody in tight for the Illini. Dowdell off to the right behind the right shoulder of Raiola, the quarterback. Turns, gives it to him. Dowdell dives like at the goal line. Then he gets shoved back at the 19, but I think he got it.
Looks like it.
Dowdell out of the state of Mississippi, sophomore, and he's got a Nebraska first down.
And Brian, you're seeing a lot of motion from the Cornhuskers. The one that Banks caught, he was able to return motion, outflank the DB. You're going to see a lot of that because it puts the DBs in an uncomfortable position when they're trailing behind a receiver that is running in motion.
They line up 1st and 10 at the Illinois 19. The Illini get Alex Bray out there. Now we're set to go. 1st and 10 from the 19 of Illinois. Back to pass Raiola. Pressure. Now he throws it right. Dumps it down. Caught. Inside the Illinois 20 down to the 15-yard line. Ramir Johnson out of the backfield. Tackled by Rosiak. He gets 3 yards out of it down to the Illinois 16. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Nebraska certainly within field goal range. And again, averaging this year 34 points a game. They had not trailed in any game this year until the Illini took the lead. Now they spread the field. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Raiola in the gun from the Illinois 16. Now they drop Johnson back to the right of the QB. Back to pass Raiola. Surveys the scene. Dump down to Banks. Caught at the 10. 5. 1st and goal, Nebraska. Matt Bailey on the stop to keep him from scoring, but another first down for Nebraska. They're trying to pick him up here and put him down. That is their 6th first down. trying to tie the game at 7 with 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Wholesale substitutions for the Illini defense.
That's a really good job by the quarterback from Nebraska, not being rushed, not being undisciplined. The Illini did a really good job of disguising their coverage and getting out of it late.
First and goal at the 5, and now we get whistles, and I think Illinois wants a timeout. We were running guys out left and right there, and I'm not sure anybody was set.
First charge team timeout, Illinois. Timeout on the field.
So we'll take it. The Illini leading here in Lincoln 7-0. Huskers, though, at the Illinois 5. First and goal when we come back. 7-0 Illinois on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
No matter where your home field is, Dynagrow Seed is at home on any acre. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dynagrow delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently, knowing you have a team who understands your land with the right seed that is designed to thrive in your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagrowseed.com to learn more.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Can we cure cancer? What can we learn from history to make a better today? What in our culture and biology makes us unique? How can I change the world? The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at the University of Illinois is asking the big questions that lead us all forward. LAS students, faculty, and alumni find the answers through research, creativity, and personal growth. You have questions? Seek your answers in LAS. Find out more at go.illinois.edu/LAS.
At Whipple's Hybrids, we know what it takes to win on the field. Commitment, teamwork, superior performance, and a daily focus on the 100 little things that separate the good ones from the great. Whipple's is developed and tested right here in the Corn Belt so that we perform in the Corn Belt better than anyone else, just like you. Whipple's Hybrids is proud to support Illini football. Oski Wow Wow.
The Big 89, WLS.
400 straight sellouts here in Lincoln. The Illini trying to spoil it for them here tonight. They have won the previous ones they've won. They're undefeated at number 100, number 200, and number 300. The Illini with the lead early 7-0 on their opening drive after they stopped Nebraska, forced a punt. They went down the field and scored on a Pat Bryant touchdown catch from Luke Altmaier. Nebraska, a couple of third downs they've been able to convert. Now they're first and goal at the Illinois 5, trailing Illinois 7-0 with 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Dowdell is checked in at tailback. Raiola so far in the game, 10 out of 12. A lot of short passes for 85 yards, couple over the middle. And now they've got alternate backs out there. Got a wing to the right and a pistol look behind the quarterback. First and goal at the 5. Give to the tailback. He's up the middle. That's Dowdell. And he's down to the 3-yard line. So it'll be second and goal at the Illinois 3.
Brian, one thing to keep an eye on is the Illini are having some issues substituting, probably because of the crowd noise. You normally see the issues when you're on offense because the defense is on the field and the fans are extremely loud. But right now, the Illini are having some trouble getting guys on and off the field, probably because of the noise of the crowd.
They just shuffle some more guys in there. Now they're trying to get Ackus off, just what you're talking about. The referee holds him up. They can do that. Now we're ready. Second and goal at the Illinois 3 for Nebraska. Here is a lob by Raiola to the end zone. Incomplete. And knocked away and no flag. Tried to hit his receiver over there, Nayor. One-on-one coverage by the Illini in the secondary. Crowd wants a flag and they didn't get it. Let's go Michael Martin quickly.
One thing that has caused a bit of these issues substituting that caused a timeout is that when Nebraska substitutes, when the offense substitutes, the referees are supposed to hold the offense to allow defense to match. They didn't allow that. We needed a timeout.
Yep, here we go. Second and goal. That was Terrence Brooks on the coverage, by the way. Here's a lob to the right, and that one is incomplete. On third and goal, incomplete to Ramir Johnson, who came out of the backfield. Caught it where it says A on the Nebraska there in the end zone, and it goes incomplete.
Well, he caught it on the A, but he stepped in the white first and then caught it on the A. I don't think that's legal, Brian.
Can't do that. You're absolutely right. 7-0 Illinois, and now Tristan Elvano is going to come on. He was questionable here before the game, but it looks like he's out there now. And they're going to put it down here, a 21-yard attempt, but the Illini were facing defensively. First and goal at the 5 here to force a field goal is a big deal with 3:17 to go in the quarter. Alvano with the kick. It is up, and it is good. Short field goal, 21-yarder is good, and it's 7-3 Illinois late in the first quarter. 7-3 Illinois holds Nebraska to a field goal. 3:15 first quarter. And this is Fighting Illini football on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
FS Envision seed corn and FS high soy soybeans provide best-in-class traits and genetics that perform. In farming, bushels matter to your bottom line. Our field-proven products deliver high yields year after year. Get the seed you need from the people you trust. Contact your local FS Envision and high soy retailer or visit fsseed.com to learn more.
Today's game is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Barbasol delivers a thick lather and close, comfortable shave for half the price of gels. Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, it's Ray Stevens. Start your day with me and the crew weekday morning, 6 to 9 on the Big 89 WLS.
Brian Barnhart, Gary Davis, Michael Martin with you, and our entire crew with us as we bring you the game from Lincoln tonight. The Huskers with a 21-yard field goal. It was John Hole, so we were right. The kicker that was supposed to be out there, Ovano, is not available, so John Hole is the one who hits the 21-yarder. Caps an 18-play, 72-yard drive that chewed up 8.5 minutes, but it's still Illinois in front, 7-3, and that in itself is a victory for that Illini defense.
Oh, definitely. Hold them to a field goal. They got down to about the 5-yard line. We're not able to punch it in. It's definitely a good job by the defense to keep them out of the end zone.
Looks like Brian Buscini is going to kick off. He's normally the punter. So, again, their kicker's out. Kenari Wilcher, usually the return man. Here's the catch. It is at the 10, 15, 20, and up to the 25-26-yard line before he's corralled by the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Down to the sideline, Michael Martin.
I've got a quick stat for you, Brian. Coming into today, Nebraska only allowed 1 sack all year. We've already matched that on that last drive with a sack from, I believe it was Alec Bryant.
All right, the Illini go to work on offense just at their own 26-yard line in those sharp-looking helmets that they wore in the Kansas game. 7-3 Illinois, 3:10 to go, and the crowd has to get loud, and they are. 3 receivers left. Aiden Lawfrey in the backfield. We haven't seen him in a while. Back to pass Altmaier, looking, throwing to Lawfrey, who slips and falls after he catches it, and he's going to lose about 4 yards, 3 yards, back to the 23-yard line. He just lost his footing as he was about to catch it.
Yeah, slipped and fell down as he was catching it. We'd rather have him not catch it in that situation.
Hurry up mode. Lawfrey's still out there. Loss of 4. Here's a throw right by Altmaier. Got a man caught. First down, Illinois. Then the ball comes out at the Illinois 38-yard line. So the Illini caught it. And then they fumbled it. Was it Hank Beatty? Yep, Hank Beatty had it, normally sure-handed, and then at the end of the play, that ball came out.
Yeah, it looks like it was ripped out by linebacker John Bullock. Great play by him. And the Illini pitch and catch, great catch. You got to secure the ball and not put it on the ground.
Yeah, turnovers in a game like this, two evenly matched teams, are going to be absolutely huge. And the Illini, who've been very good, they're second in the country in turnover margin. And they coughed one up there after they had the first down with Beatty. Dowdell in a tailback. Turnover gives it to Nebraska from the Illinois 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Late in the first quarter. Handoff Dowdell. Big hole. 30, 25. First down Nebraska. Between the hash marks to the Illinois 23-yard line. 14-yard gain for Dowdell.
Yeah, the Illini are going to have to bow up on this drive. Obviously, sudden change. The defense was just out there. I think you said 18-play drive, and now they're right back on the field after 2 offensive plays. You're going to have to bow up and prevent this Nebraska team from scoring and getting in the end zone.
By the way, despite the fumble, Altmaier now 6 out of 6 throwing, but Beatty dropped it after he had it ripped away. 1st and 10 Nebraska from the Illinois 23. 7-3 Illinois. 2 minutes to go first quarter. Handoff tailback. Running right. That's Dowdell. Carries down inside the Illinois 20 to the 19. A gain of 4. Dennis Briggs Jr., the former Seminole, on the stop. Again, the defense was out there for 18 plays, as Kerry Davis mentioned. The Huskers now over 100 yards of offense. The Illini still have the lead.
Yeah, Illinois is going to have to figure out a way, like I said, to keep them out of the end zone. Again, that's a tough task to have an 18-play drive and only sit down for a couple of plays and then be right back on defense. But you just did it a few minutes ago. Hopefully you can do the same thing and hold them to just a field goal.
Raiola 10 of 14, 85 yards tonight. 2nd and 6 from the Illinois 19. Here's a reverse. Running left, 20, 15, 10, out of bounds. Nayor gets the carry. A receiver, Terrence Brooks on the tackle, but not before it's 1st and goal. Nebraska at the Illinois 6 as Nayor came around from right to left on the end around. They try to get it in his hands as much as they can, the former Texas Longhorn. And now it's 1st and goal. It was 1st and goal at the 5 a couple of minutes ago. Now with 52 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 1st and goal, Nebraska at the Illinois 6 after the fumble by Beatty. Dowdell in the pistol look behind Raiola. Tight into the left. One receiver, single to the right. Here is Raiola. Turns, rolls right, throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Nebraska. Back in the end zone. And the Huskers have the lead. Nair with a catch. His 3rd touchdown catch of the year. And Raiola's pretty good. You give him some time, and he rolled right, threw it back to his left. Matt Bailey was back there defensively, but he found a spot in the back of the end zone under the goalpost.
Yeah, simple boot action. They fake the outside zone to the left, and he's able to boot back around to the right and able to find his receiver in the back of the end zone. No pressure on him because of the run that they had earlier. Now the Illini are susceptible to a little bit of play action.
So that drive, pretty short, 4 plays, 37 yards after the fumble. Hole with the extra point. It is up. It is good, and Nebraska leads 10-7, just like that. And we'll take a break here in Lincoln. Illinois with a turnover. It's costly. 6-yard touchdown. Isaiah Nayer from Raiola. Illinois down 10-7 as we go to break here in Lincoln on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carle Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carle.org/stroke.
In the heartland, where ambition thrives, there are those who are made and those who are made for more. Just like the Illini on game day, Kloss, a leading producer of ag equipment, unleashes the power of ambition in the field. Discover why our cutting-edge machinery and unwavering support aren't just a promise, they're a commitment to your success. Because at Kloss, we know you are made for more. Visit your Kloss dealer or CLAAS.com.
The Galloping Ghost lives on. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
No matter where your home field is, Dyna-Gro Seed is at home on any acre. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dyna-Gro delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently, knowing you have a team who understands your land with the right seed that is designed to thrive in your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagroseed.com to learn more.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletic season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
The Fighting Illini on WLS.
Well, the Illini had among the best in the country in turnover margin through 3 games, number 2 in the country. But they coughed it up. Hank Beatty with a catch on a first down. Then it was ripped away. And 4 plays later, the Huskers get the touchdown pass. Raiola to Nayor. And for Raiola, his 6th touchdown pass of the year. So they went, 18 plays on one drive. That one goes 4. Yep. So that's 22 plays. The defense was out there. And the Illini are down 10-7 with 32 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a lot of plays to have to be out there and not have much of a break. Hopefully the Illini can sustain the drive on this drive offensively and get that defense a much-needed break over there on the sidelines.
Nearly 87,000 here tonight, 86,936. A little bit of orange, but not very much. Kicking it off is the punter, Buschini. And Kanari Wilcher is deep at the 7 to the 10, runs right 15, 20, gets a block, 25-30, right sideline 35, and down he goes. Good return by Kanari Wilcher of Illinois. It's a nice game brought to you by the folks at Premium. We're focused on building a better future through nature and science for our employees, our customers, and our communities. Learn more about our plant-based purpose. Visit Premium.com. And by the College of Aces, improving lives and sustaining the future. All right, now the crowd's going to get into it again as the Illini offense gets ready to go. 25 seconds for the quarter, 10-7 Nebraska. Josh McCray is checked in at tailback for the first time. From their own 30 after the Wilcher return. And here is a play action, a roll right, Altmaier, lob right sideline, caught, flag comes down, 2 flags down, caught at the 50-yard line by Colin Dixon. But let's see what the flags are about. Fake the handoff. rolled right, found a man open. We're getting some guys open.
Yeah. Ineligible downfield. Offensive was 72. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Beside Chrysler, so what happened there?
Well, it's an RPO, and normally you want to get the ball out before the lineman can get downfield. Luke Altmaier decided to roll just a little bit, which had the offensive lineman downfield. They don't know. They are assuming that it is a run at all times, and they're going to block it as such. And you have to get the ball out of your quarterback before they get downfield.
Now it's 1st and 15, back in their own 25. The Huskers may have jumped. Free play. Altmaier rolling left, looking to throw, unloads it, caught by Dixon across the 30-yard line. And he is shoved down as the clock runs out here in the first quarter. Tackled by Marcus Buford Jr., the corner. And so the Illini with the 1st and long. We get another flag down at about the 25-yard line. And Brett Bielema discussing with the officials here. We've got triple zeros on the clock. 10-7 Nebraska here at the end of the first quarter at Tom Osborne Field in Lincoln.
That's probably an offsides penalty. Looked like the defensive lineman from the Cornhuskers jumped in the neutral zone before the snap.
So do you
take the penalty?
Take the penalty? Okay.
Make it 1st and 10 or...
Offside. Defense, number 11, in the neutral zone to snap. 5-yard penalty. First down. Will extend the quarter for one untimed play.
Okay, one untimed play. So we've had back-to-back plays here with penalties. Again, this defense...
Correction, that is the end of the first quarter.
They've changed their mind. Okay, that's the end of the first quarter. So again, the Nebraska Cornhuskers were down early 7-0 on a Pat Bryant touchdown. Then they come back and have to settle for a field goal. Illinois with a fumble. And the Huskers make and pay with a touchdown pass by Raiola. We go to break at the end of the first quarter in Lincoln. It's Nebraska 10, Illinois 7 on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids dealing with unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness or disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Help us get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org. Team Impact. All in, all together.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Man, I'd love to go to an Illini game, but I don't feel like dealing with the traffic.
You know you can park and ride the 280 transport with the Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District. It's easy and only costs $2 round trip. Or you can pay on your phone in the Token Transit app.
Yeah, MTD's awesome, but I don't know if I want to drive all the way down to Urbana.
So take the intercity bus or the train to Illinois Terminal, then ride MTD to the game. It's all on their website, mtd.org.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This is 890 WLS.
The Illini and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. They've got a 400th straight sellout celebration. They've got a card. They've got 400 straight sellouts, 1962 to now. And there's no place like Nebraska to get that many people to do the cards right. That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
Very impressive. Well, the Illini have been outgained 129 to 89. Right now they have 5 rushing yards, 84 passing yards. Now this Nebraska defense has held 10 straight opponents to 24 points or less. They've held 7 straight opponents to 14 points or less here in Lincoln. So this is a stingy defense.
They are.
And that's why turnovers are huge. And we saw one there in the first quarter, which helped give Nebraska the lead.
Indeed, the Illini have only had 1 third down. They've done a good job of staying out of known passing downs, but they only have 2 rushes. And so they're going to have to figure out a way to be a little bit more balanced. Like you said, don't turn the ball over because that's going to be detrimental for this game. But sustained drives, hopefully get a little bit more rushing game involved in this second quarter.
We switch sides of the field. Illinois at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10 as we start the second quarter here in Lincoln. McCray in a tailback. Single receiver either side. Couple of tight ends. Now they send Arkin in motion. Altmaier in the gun. Play action. Back to pass. Throw on the left. Got a flag down. Caught. Franklin across the 40. First down if it holds. Altmaier got knocked down. He's helped to his feet. But let's check the flag here. Illinois would have a first down up at their own 43 if it holds. The Illini are pointing in the direction of Nebraska.
Personal foul, illegal hands to the face. Defense number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
We'll take it. Vincent Jackson, the nose tackle. So that's a big gainer, and then tack on some more. The Illini across midfield. Just keep moving those chains there. And down to the Husker 42-yard line.
Yeah, Illinois is doing a great job with the play action fake. Not really a play action, just the quarterback and the running back. A subtle fake, which is holding the linebackers just enough for them to find, for Altmaier to find his receivers downfield.
We got 2 backs in there, split either side. Now they send a man in motion. And here is Altmaier, hands to the tailback, big hole up the middle. That's Josh McCray, the young man from Alabama, all the way down to the Husker 34-yard line. So a nice gain there. It'll be 2nd and short. And there we need some more rushing yards. Only had 5 prior to that. Big gainer for the Illini offense there.
Yeah, they haven't had the need to run very much, but again, I think a balanced offense allows you to continue to have that play action look where you're holding those linebackers in place and finding your receivers right behind them.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, Illinois. Early in the second quarter, down here in Lincoln, 10-7. Arkin offset to the right of Altmaier. Here is the give, tailback. This is McCray, and he's down short of the first down to the 33. Needed 2, he got 1 before the Huskers dropped him. And Cameron Lenhart, the defensive end. Now we got an Illini down on the turf. It has been a warm day today. I don't know how hot it is on the field, but with the lights on now, but it's still warm. And again, Altmaier is 7 of 7 to start this game, passing for 97 yards with a touchdown early to Pat Bryant. I suppose it's still warm down there. I mean, it was 90 degrees today.
I'm sure it is. The fans were pretty nice coming in. They seem to boo a lot when our Illini get hurt. What happened to all the hello, nice to meet you, good luck today?
Now the Illini are 3rd and short. They put it back at the 33-yard line of Nebraska, left to right in the orange helmets, the underlined Illinois. Hayden Fagan is back in. Pistol look, 3rd and short from the Husker 33. Snap back, Altmaier fakes, rolls, gonna run it. First down, 30, and out of bounds. Eludes a tackler down there, Marquise Buford, trying to force him out, but he's inside the 30. Gets out of bounds into the Nebraska sideline. Michael Martin. Oh, is that a flag?
Yeah, it was a flag.
All right, I thought you said Mike. All right, flag. Okay.
Sorry, Brian.
It's all right. Different 4 letters there.
Personal foul, grasping and twisting the face mask. Defense, number 9. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
Ty Robinson, the defensive end from Gilbert, Arizona.
Number 64 for Illinois may remain in the game. He lost his helmet through foul.
All right, now a quick update, Michael.
Quick injury update. That Illini that was down was Josh McCray. He ran off under his own power. He took that last play off, and he just checked back in.
All right, thank you. The Illini have it now after the penalty in the Carl red zone. Brought to you by our friends at Carl. at the Husker 13-yard line. Trailing 10-7 early in the second quarter. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. McCray goes in motion. Blitz coming. Throw left. McCray off his hands. He picks it up at the 20 and rambles ahead. So apparently a lateral, or is it just incomplete? Runs it out of bounds.
The ruling on the previous play was a forward pass and incomplete. Second down.
All right, so incomplete. It's always hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. And as a running back, you know when you're running those wide routes, if it drops on the ground, you make sure you pick it up at all times because you don't want the referee to decide, oh, it was a lateral and now it's a fumble.
Yeah, there was a blitz coming there, too.
Yeah.
All right, Fagan in there. 3 receivers left. The Illini down 10-7, 2nd and 10 from the Husker 13. In the den here in Lincoln. Snap back to Altmaier. He's going to give it up the middle to Fagan. Carrying tacklers, all 250 pounds of him, down to the 11. He gets 2. So now it's 3rd and 8. Again, certainly within field goal range to tie it. Got to make sure you protect the ball here.
Yeah, Brian, that play was doomed from the start. Looked like the corner came off of the edge on the right side, unblocked. And whenever you have an unblocked defender, it's hard as a running back to get rolling when he's unblocked and he's in the backfield as soon as you take the handoff.
The Illini with 7 first downs, 2 of 2 on 3rd down. They can get a first down here at the 3 if they can get it there. Well, let's get the 6 points. 3rd and 8 at the 11 of Nebraska. Altmaier in the gun. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Now he's going to run. And he's tripped up at the 8. He had an opening for a second, but a good tackle there by Ty Robinson, who tripped him up as he went between the hash marks. And here comes the field goal unit to tie the game.
Well, Brian, we talked about the crowd and how loud they were. You saw and heard it on that last 3rd down conversion. It got really loud out here. Josh McCray trying to get closer to the line to make sure he can hear what the call is. That played an impact, I'm sure, on that play.
26-yard attempt between the hash marks for David Alano. Went 2 of 3 last week against Central Michigan. This to tie the game at 10. Snap back. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. And the Illini have tied the Huskers 10-10 here in Lincoln. We'll take a break. 10-10, Illinois and Nebraska with 11:37 to go in the first half on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini football. And when it comes to protecting you and your family, our offense is just as good as our defense. With benefits like fitness discounts, screenings, and care coordination, Health Alliance tackles health problems before they start. Plus, our customer service resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. So choose a health plan that puts your health and well-being first. Health Alliance. Many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
The Illini play here.
And the kick is good!
This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
The Fighting Illini on WLS.
Ethan Machowski will tee it up. The Illini go 8 plays, 62 yards. Now, they had some help with some penalties along the way on Nebraska. Hands to the face was in there, and they rushed it a little bit. They had 20 yards rushing on that drive. And they get the field goal by David Alano from 26. And the Illini have caught the Huskers at 10 apiece here in Lincoln early in the second quarter with 11:37 on the clock. Machowski, the former A&M Aggie, will tee it up. Moves it deep. Let's see if they're going to return it. Barney tends to, and he does. Goal line, 5, 10, 15, 20, and up to the 28-yard line. All right, let's pause 10 seconds. Allow our great network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for Station ID on Illinois football from Learfield.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus media station.
Total yardage, Nebraska and Illinois in a 10-10 tie here. 129 for Nebraska, 122 for Illinois. First and 10 Nebraska at their own 28 in a tie. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Downhill the tailback. And the give from the quarterback, Raiola, hands it to him. Not a whole lot there. Up to the 30-yard line. From the 28, a gain of a couple before Joe Barna got him. An outside linebacker, the freshman getting in there.
That's a really important drive by the Illini because it allowed their defense to rest. 10-play drive. Defense got an opportunity to sit on the sideline, make some corrections, hopefully come out a little bit more fresher than the last 2 drives they had.
2nd and 8 from their own 30, right to left Nebraska in the red and white. Wasn't Tommy Frazier 15?
Yes,
he was.
He was.
Yeah, I was thinking.
He was pretty good.
He was pretty good, too. Emmett Johnson is in there at tailback. Back to pass. Here is Raiola. Sets, throws, and caught. Ooh, in traffic across midfield. Nice catch by Barney. And he gets it to the Illinois 48-yard line. That was a bullet by Raiola. The Illini had a man there. They almost got it.
Yeah, the Illini secondary was right there to make the play. Unfortunately, Barney was able to make the catch. Big catch by him. He's also a true freshman out of Florida. Good catch by him. Good play by him.
All right, gain of 21 yards. First down, Nebraska. They get their 9th first down. The Illini have 7. First and 10 at the Illinois 48 for Raiola and the Huskers. Play action. Back to pass. And he's under pressure. Being chased. Rolls right. Throws it right. Safe pattern to the sideline to the Illinois 45. He gets about 3 yards out of it. And Thomas Fedoni, the tight end, with the catch. Raiola now 13 out of 18. Allmeyer 7 of 8. So both quarterbacks throwing it well. 2nd and I don't know about what do they say now? They say he was back at the 48.
Looked like he said he was incomplete.
Or is it incomplete?
Yeah.
Okay, they changed their mind.
Yep.
All right, they were staying in one place, then they moved. So incomplete. We'll take it. 2nd and 10 at the Illinois 48. Snap back Raiola, hands running up the middle. Ramir Johnson inside the 40 and down to the Illinois 39 before they get him. James Crooks played with a cast on last week on the stop. 3rd and 1. They run up close to the line of scrimmage. Ramir Johnson in the backfield. And a fake. Running right, Raiola. He's got the first down. Takes a nosedive. First down, Nebraska. And he comes fired up after being tackled at the Illinois 36-yard line. Dowdell to check in at tailback now. Raiola came out of there like he had just scored a touchdown.
It was a big 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, it was. He got popped there at the very end. 10-10 tie, Illinois and Nebraska. First down, Huskers at the Illinois 36, right to left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Emmett Johnson is in there now. From the Illinois 36, 9-10 to go here in the first half. Back to pass, Raiola. Sets, throws deep right, looking for a man. Overshot him. Down around the goal line, trying to hit Jamal Banks, the senior, the former Demon Deacon, and the Illini were with him step for step.
It's a good thing he wasn't looking to his left. It looked like Jacory Barney was running wide open down the middle of the field.
Terrence Brooks, by the way, getting some plays here in this game. He was on the coverage again. Hadn't seen a whole lot of him in the first 3 games. Oh, the Huskers now 2nd and 10 at the Illinois 36. Raiola now 12 out of 18 for the game. 10-10 tie. Snap back. Pressure coming, throws it over the middle. Dangerous pass, caught in traffic right at the line of scrimmage at the 36 by Barney. Man, that was a dangerous throw.
It was a screen pass. They were trying to set up the look where it looked like they were throwing it to the outside, hoping that the Illini ran out of there. The Illini was really disciplined on that play and realized that Corey Barney was right underneath, and they came and made the tackle.
Both of these teams won 5 games a year ago. Both 3-0 to start this year. 8.5 minutes to go in the half. 3rd and 10, Nebraska at the Illinois 36. 3 receivers left. Snap back, Raiola rolls left, being chased, in trouble. Throws, flag down, it's caught inside the Illinois 30-yard line. Nice catch in traffic by Fedoni. And let's check the flag. In the Illini secondary. And again, the Illini had a lot of penalties last week. This would be their second if it's on them.
Again, Brian, when you are forced to cover for as long as they are, this is a lot of time he's had in the pocket. It makes it difficult for those DBs to stay on their man.
Holding Nebraska. Oh, we'll take it.
Defense. Fouls offset.
Oh, they're offset. Okay. You got to let him finish, I guess. Right?
Correction, it was defense number 8.
Yeah, jump the gun just a little bit.
Jump the gun. All right. So offsetting penalties. So now it's just back where we were. So never mind. 3rd and 10 from the Illinois 36. They've used a lot of tailbacks already. They've used 4. At least had 4 guys carry it. 3rd and 10, Nebraska. 10-10 tie midway through the second quarter. Send a man in motion. On the Illinois 36, Raiola. Pressure coming. Back to pass. Lob deep left. Looking for a man. It is a diving attempt. And it's caught, I believe. Touchdown. Or is it intercepted? It is. Oh, it's picked off. The Illini intercepted it. That was truly a jump ball.
Yeah.
Now they say touchdown.
What?
Oh, my
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, Brett Bielema is going to not be happy about this. They said interception, one official. The other one says, no, touchdown. Nebraska has the lead 16-10.
That's a pick by Torrey Cox Jr., I believe. One official called it an interception. One official called it a touchdown.
The ruling of a touchdown the previous play is under further video review.
All right, he hit number 18 down there, Nair. And who was with him?
Torrey Cox Jr.
Torrey Cox, yep. And I thought Cox reached in and ripped it away, which he did.
It's a pick.
That's an interception. Yeah. They're going to review it. Health Alliance, of course, we're biased, and so are the Husker fans, but this official review brought to you by Health Alliance. Health Alliance, the official health insurance provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. I don't know. That looked like a pick to me, Gary.
Brian,
ripped it away.
It looks like Torrey took it out of his hands as they were coming to the ground. The receiver never completed the action of having the catch. Torrey Cox Jr. pulled it out, and he's the one that ended up with it on the ground. So, for me, it looks like an interception. One official was correct. The other, I don't know what he said.
We got a 50-50 shot here. And again, it was a jump ball. I don't know how Cox got turned around.
Well, he did a great job. Sometimes when you're behind the receiver and when the receiver's behind you, you're taught to play through the hands. You're not able to catch up or turn around and look for the ball. You're taught when he puts his hands up, you play through his hands and you try to rip those hands apart or you rip the ball out, which is what he did. He did a great job of, not panicking, not stressing when the receiver got a little bit behind him and pulled that ball out.
Greg Bloom is our referee tonight. He's still looking at the monitor at about the 18-yard line. And again, they said initially interception. Then they said no, touchdown.
Yeah,
right now it's on the board. It's 16-10 Nebraska. But that certainly looked like an interception. And let's see here. Is he about to step away or not? Michael Martin, quickly.
A couple things to watch here. There could be door number.
You can't hear it.
A couple things to watch here, Brian. Could be that they don't have enough evidence to overturn it, so it would stand as called. Or maybe even,
here we go.
I think from one angle, it may hit the ground. We'll see.
Here we go. Well, he stepped away. Now he steps back in again.
He's there for a while.
Yeah, this is a long review.
I don't think it takes that long.
Health Alliance is getting their money's worth here. They got some of the phones lit up here, the cell phones. They got the lights waving back and forth here in the sea of red in Lincoln. Third largest city in Nebraska on the game nights. Huskers playing in their third straight night game.
I will say
16-10 right now. But again, the initial call was interception.
I would say it's great. It's a great play by both players. That's an individual effort on both ends. Nair going up and high pointing the ball. Torrey Cox Jr. not stressing or panicking, coming down, ripping the ball out of his hands. I think it was a great play by both guys. I just think it was the Illini that came down with the interception.
All right, here he is. Well, he stepped away again. He must have,
It makes me a little nervous when it takes this long.
Yeah.
Because now they can say that there's no evidence to overturn it.
Cox, the transfer from Ohio. Here is the ruling.
The ball was loose as it went to the ground. Illinois came up with the ball. It is an interception, touchback, first down.
That is a huge turn of events.
That is a hell of a play.
What a play by Torrey Cox. My goodness. Able to intercept that ball in the end zone, rip it away as you're coached to do so. He got his first Illini reception. He now has 6 career between here and Ohio University. Of course, his dad played 5 years in the NFL with Tampa Bay. So the Illini in a 10-10 tie wipe the points off the board. And the Illini are going to get it back. We'll keep it here for right now. In a 10-10 tie, so the interception, the Illini had come into this game with 6. Now they get number 7. And, of course, the Illini had a fumble earlier in this game that led to a Nebraska short scoring drive. Each team with a touchdown, each team with a field goal. But as Nebraska gives it back to Illinois, I mean, that's just an unbelievable play Cox made.
It really is. I got to talk to Coach Corey Parker before the game, the DB's coach for the Illini, and just talk to him about his thought process when he's coaching up his guys. And he wants them to know, look, you're going to be on an island by yourself. If you get help, great, but don't expect it. And I think he's taught them well enough to the different techniques that they need to use and how to not panic when the ball is in the air. One of the most frightful things for a DB is to get beat deep and start panicking when that guy is running past you. Torrey Cox did a fantastic job of not panicking, not stressing, doing what he was coached to do, play through the hands of the receivers. You're taught when his eyes get big, you know the ball is in the air and it's coming. Go up, try to separate his hands or rip the ball out. And that is a teaching tape moment that you will be watching, that the Illini will be showing all week when they're showing their film this week.
Perfect. Illini Nation listening in tonight. Lockport, Illinois on the varsity app. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Windsor, Wisconsin with us tonight. Natchez, Mississippi. Listening with the varsity app in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Lodi, Wisconsin on the top of Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hello to you guys. ILL, Carrollton, Texas with us tonight as well. Peoria, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Eddie's in Oklahoma City. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. ILL, they say. Lake Geneva with us tonight. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Newark, Ohio. Howell, Michigan. Joining us tonight, enjoying a great ball game tonight between Illinois and Nebraska. Chicago, Illinois, Chevy Chase, Maryland, the person in Chicago driving the Zamboni at Johnny's Ice House. Go Illini, they say. Winter Garden, Florida, Rancho Mirage, California. Hanging in Wilmington with my bride, Illini Sue, in Decatur, Illinois, Pasodum as well. All listening in tonight on the Illini Sports Network, and we appreciate you being there. The Illini in a good one here with Nebraska, 10 apiece. When you're out of town, want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the free Varsity Network app available for both Apple and Android. Listen to College Sports Live with the Varsity Network app. And if you'd like to sync us up to your TV in the comfort of your own home, go to syncmygame.com, syncmygame.com to find out how. Well, they got an angry bear now as the Husker fans had a touchdown ripped away from them by Cox, and the Illini go on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 20, with a chance to take the lead before halftime. Oh, what a place this is, huh?
This is beautiful. It is really fun.
Kudos to the Husker fans. They really know their football. 3 receivers right, 1 left. The tailback is Fagan. The Illini get it at their own 20 after the pick, after a long review. Altmaier in the gun. Fakes to Fagan, throws over the middle, got a man cutting through at the 35. Zachary Franklin puts his head down, and he's up to the 37-yard line, a gain of 17. I think pass to Zachary Franklin.
I think Barry Looney is doing a great job with the RPOs, getting the ball in the receiver's hands and not allowing themselves to just have drop-back passes.
First and 10, Illinois, and Ameren, Illinois, first down. Brought to you by Ameren, Illinois. That's energy at work. First and 10, Illinois, after the interception. Each team has had a turnover. 10-10 tie. Here is Altmaier, gives to Fagan, delayed handoff, puts his head down, powers ahead through some red shirts up to the 43-yard line, a gain of 6 for Caden Fagan. Fagan, 15 yards rushing against Nebraska last year, 25 yards last week, 108 against Eastern Illinois to start the year. Ashton Hollins checks in at receiver. The Illini second and 4, got 6 yards on that carry. That'll take a lot of pressure off.
Definitely.
Altmaier is 8 of 9.
I really like the poise of Luke Altmaier as well. Changing plays at the line of scrimmage, making the correct read, making the correct decision.
6:42 to go in the half. 10-10, Illinois and Nebraska. 3 receivers left. Altmaier in the gun. Play action. Looks to throw. Now he's got to scramble. Now he's running. And he's going to be down at the 41, 42-yard line. He's going to lose a couple of yards. 3rd and 6 for Illinois on 3rd down tonight, 2 out of 3.
I just said I like the decision making. I wish he'd have made the decision to throw that one away.
Yeah, your arm was moving over there. Altmaier tonight, 114 yards and a touchdown to Pat Bryant early. Illinois was up 7-0. Then it was 7-3. Then they were down 10-7. Now it's 10-10.
This is what I was talking about, Brian. The third down, known third down passes. You hear how loud it gets. It makes it difficult for the offense.
3rd and 6. Altmaier in the gun. Pressure coming. Throw right. Looking for Dixon. Broken up, incomplete. And a flag is down. Defending it back there, number 2, Isaac Gifford. And let's see. This could be interference. Another penalty on Nebraska. And they had a lot of penalties.
Defense, number 15. 10-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Automatic first down. The penalties helped the Illini on that last drive. They got him a field goal. Interference, the call.
Well, Brian, that's what I was talking about. Known passing downs. When it's 3rd and long, the defense is going to pin their ears back. The crowd is going to get extremely loud. It's going to be hard to check. It's hard to hear the snap count. You start having false start penalties, guys not being able to run the correct routes. You want to stay out of those known passing downs if you can.
1st and 10, Illinois at the 49 of Nebraska. Dixon in motion. Tailback is Fagan. Altmaier back to pass, blocking holds, all kinds of time. Now he's out of time. Throws left. Caught. Crossed away, 45. Dixon down to the 40-yard line of Nebraska. Boy, he had to scramble for that. And at the last second, he saw Dixon cut across. And the Illini get 9 yards out of it to the Husker 40. 2nd and 1 with 5:19 to go in the half. They can have the lead here by halftime. Fagan to the right of the quarterback, Altmaier. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
Looked like he missed Zakari Franklin wide open down the sideline. No receiver, no DB near him.
Franklin lined up to the left. Here is a handoff up the middle. Fagan turns ahead. First down, Illinois. Brought to you by Ameren to the Husker 35 and a gain of 5. Straight ahead running. Illini up to 34 yards on the ground before Butler got him. The Butler did it, right? Butler, the defensive end, the junior out of Mobile, Alabama. And the Illini get another 4 downs here. Certainly getting close to field goal range to take the lead, but let's get the points. Fagan the back, Dixon in motion, 1st and 10. Hand off Fagan, looking for a hole, puts his head down and got a couple. Holds onto the football at the 33-yard line. The Huskers try to pry it loose. Illini had 1 fumble earlier in this game. Hank Beatty had a catch, and then he had it ripped away. That resulted in points for Nebraska. Altmaier tonight, 9 of 10 for 123 yards. Remember, the only one he missed was the short pass to the left.
He's doing a really good job, again, being very decisive in the pocket. You know, not forcing any throws. If it's not there, taking the run and using his legs. He's done a fantastic job of getting the Illini also in the correct play.
Single receiver either side. Lawfrey in a tailback. 2nd and 8. from the Husker 33. Altmaier, short drop, pump fake, gets rid of it, throws it deep right. Looking down the right sideline for Bryant, incomplete. Illini want a flag, but they're not going to get it. Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and 8 from the 33. You're looking at about a 50-yard field goal right now.
That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Easy for some.
Yeah.
Incomplete to Bryant. Bryant tonight, 2 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
3rd down and long. And again, you can hear it. I've been in those games, been in those huddles. When it's this loud, there is nothing that you can hear. You just have to play ball.
3rd and 8 from the 33. Up Nebraska. Now we get a flag. Get a flag on maybe Illinois here. They've had a lot on Nebraska, so this will make the crowd happy.
Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Michael Martin.
Something to watch here is that the wind is blowing a bit in the Illinois kicker's face if we are in a kicking situation.
Yeah, it's picked up a little bit. It was a hot, humid day in Lincoln today. Melvin Priestley, the guilty party, the transfer from Grambling State.
Prior to the false start, timeout. Illinois. A second. It's a 30-second timeout.
Oh, man.
Oh, these fans are going to be really upset. They're already upset.
Brian, it's a tough job coaching. It's also a tough job being an official.
So no penalty. And every time Illinois gets one, the crowd with the Bronx cheer to say, yeah, you finally got one, and then they take it away. And so 10-10 tie holds
game
with 3:32 to go here in the first half. Total yardage, Illinois 159, Nebraska 165. 4 penalties on Nebraska. They've been some big ones.
Thank you.
The Illini have lost a fumble. The Illini have picked off a pass. Torrey Cox with the interception of the year so far. Earlier that stopped the Nebraska drive, and now the Illini march from their own 20 to the Nebraska 33. Now they face 3rd and long, as Kerry mentioned. 3rd and about 8.
3rd and long on the road in a sold-out stadium. I can't express how difficult it is for the communication up front, to hear the snap count, to know what plays, who's blocking who. You have to trust your work that you've done all week long in your preparation to make sure the guys are, you see, they're all pointing at who they have, because you can't hear yourself. You and I can barely hear ourselves. There's no way they can hear themselves down there.
It's like a game of telephone down there. They're all talking to each other down the line.
You point to your guy and we'll go down the line so we know exactly who has who.
Yep.
And it's no secret. Everybody knows.
Time on the field.
And we're going to time out again. This will be a short one. Minute and a half. And the officials are not making any friends tonight. They with the Nebraska fans for sure. And reminds us here, the Illini game tonight brought to you by the new Illinois Signature Cashback Card. Introducing Cashback, the official credit card of the Fighting Illini. Visit IlliniCard.org. And tonight's game brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Well, try and decide. And by Ford. Hustle is what it takes to dominate. It's exactly what Build Ford tough trucks were made to do. Check out F-150 or Super Duty at your local Ford dealer today. Brian Barnhart, Gary Davis. With us, Michael Martin on the sideline, Scott Beatty and Bond, Steve Kelly, all with us. Also, we've got our spotter tonight from Nebraska, Colin, with us. We appreciate his help spotting for us this evening. The Huskers at 3-0, ranked 22nd. Colin Cartwright. I got to get their full name there, right? Very good. Thank you, Colin. Sophomore here in Nebraska. Huskers 3-0. Beat Northern Iowa last week, 34-3. Wins over UTEP in Colorado. That was a big one for Husker fans to beat primetime. The Illini coming off the 3 wins, including the win over Kansas. 10-10 tie. The Illini struck early with a touchdown pass from Altmaier to Bryant. Bryant with another touchdown, his 5th of the year. Each team has had a field goal. Each team has had a turnover. It's been dead even. Total yardage only about 6 yards separated.
Please reset the game clock to 3:32. 3:32.
Going to reset the clock to 3:32. The Illini 3rd and 8. This third down play is taking forever here. From the 33-yard line of Nebraska. 10-10 tie late in the half. And in motion. The back is Fagan. Here is Altmaier. Quick throw left. Oh, and Franklin can't hang on. Trying to make a diving catch at about the 26, right about the marker. And now what are the Illini going to do?
It looks like they're going to go for it. I mean, that was a great call, great play. Just the execution wasn't there. You could tell when the receiver went in motion, the safety came down, the other safety backed up. It was going to be cover 3. You got Zachary Franklin right there at the sticks, but unable to pitch and catch.
All right, so not a long field goal here. As Michael mentioned, the wind is in their face at a pretty good clip. The Illini are 4th and 8 from the 33 of Nebraska. And Lincoln in an uproar. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Altmaier back to pass. Blitz coming. He eludes the rush. Carrying it with one hand. Runs it down to the 30, but he's out of bounds and shy of the first down. The Illini give it back on downs. John Bullock with a big stop from Omaha nearby. 5 tackles last week, big tackle there.
The Illini were in that gray area. You heard Michael say that the wind is facing the kicker, so kicking the ball probably didn't make sense. Punting it probably didn't make sense because it's probably going to be a touchback. You try to go for it, and unfortunately, they're unable to convert it.
Well, the Illini and the Huskers have met now for 12 straight years. The Illini 3-9 here in Lincoln all time, but have won 2 in a row. The last 2 trips they've been in, Tommy DeVito was big. Chase Brown was big 2 years ago. The Huskers go to work on offense. Dowdell is in the tailback position from the 30. Hand off to the running back. Runs it right, bumped out of bounds. Matt Bailey and others to make sure that he goes out of bounds. Dowdell, their leading rusher with 28. Raiola is 13 of 20 for 112. Steve Kelly coming up at halftime with, of course, a lot of action tomorrow. There's not much action tonight on this Friday night. The halftime show is coming up with Steve. So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 from their own 33. 10-10 tie late in the first half. Here is Raiola under pressure. Throws, safety valve caught. Dowdell with a catch. And he's down shy of the first down marker at the 39, almost the 40. But needs another half yard. It'll be 3rd and short. That was a safety valve dump down that time.
Yeah, running back checking down. Always one of the quarterback's favorite plays, best friends.
And now they're going to run it ahead, straight ahead. And he got it to the 40 with a last-minute surge. And that was Dowdell. Quick snap, and I think they give them the first down, and they do. 12 Nebraska first downs. 1st and 10 at their own 40. So now the Huskers with a total of 175 yards. Neither team has rushed it well. Huskers for 57, the Illini with 39 on the ground, and now we get the 2-minute timeout.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
So we'll take it or not. All right, we'll take it. 2-minute timeout. 10-10 tie, Illinois and Nebraska here in Lincoln as we head for halftime here shortly on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Recently, Lerner & Rowe is named the 2nd most influential law firm in the country. Although we have offices in other parts of the country, we are your local law firm. No other law firm in the state comes close to the experience, reputation, and results as Lerner & Rowe. Hurt in a wreck and need a check? Call the law firm that can get you the results you need. Call Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe are the lawyers for you. Call 222-2222. Jonathan Faust, managing attorney, 114 East Cermak, Chicago. Some work may be performed by or referred to other attorneys.
I was stuffed up. It was almost like someone put a clothespin over my nose. As an athlete, it did affect my performance. And as I got older, the congestion and poor sleep really took their toll.
Mike's a lifetime athlete. After hearing about Advent, he felt he could finally find a solution to his breathing triangle problems.
With my congestion, the kind of sleep I was getting wasn't allowing me to function the way I wanted to.
When your nose isn't working like it should be, it's going to negatively affect your sleep. And then you really can't be at your best at anything that you're doing.
It's been about 5 years since coming to Advent. And what Bloom Sinuplasty did for my quality of life, that step I took was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Balloon Sinuplasty can help solve your breathing triangle problems, which will help you sleep better. And that's going to help you live a better quality of life.
Unlock your potential. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because when you breathe well, you live better.
AdventKnows.com.
Results may vary.
Save big money at Menards. Suncast storage sheds are the perfect solution for protecting and organizing your outdoor tools and lawn equipment. They're available in a wide range of sizes and styles for your storage needs. Plus, they're low maintenance and easy to assemble. Save big on all Suncast storage sheds today. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
The Fighting Illini play here. 890 AM, WLS.
Well, the Huskers in their 400 straight sellout, and here's how good they've been over the years in that sellout streak at home, 324 and 75. So they don't lose here very often, and the Illini trying to steal one here on the road. They're in a battle at 10-10 late in the first half. Nebraska first and 10 at their own 40. Pat Bryant with a touchdown catch at 11:54 to go in the first quarter on a 27-yard throw by Luke Altmaier. John Hole, 21-yard field goal for the Huskers. Isaiah Nair, a 6-yard touchdown catch thrown by Raiola after an Illinois fumble. And then a field goal by Alano tied it at 10. Illinois stopped Nebraska with an interception in the end zone. They originally called it an interception, changed it to touchdown, then overruled it. And now the Illini defense trying to hold with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 10-10 tie, first and 10 from their own 40. Raiola goes to work, snap, handoff, tailback running left, trying to turn the corner at the 45 and out of bounds is Dowdell. He almost turned it, trying to hang with him there was Xavier Scott, who was running with him step for step, shoved him out of bounds, close to the first down at about the 49-yard line.
As a DB, you're taught to not let anybody outside of you. All your help is back to the inside. Xavier Scott got to do a good job of going upfield and forcing that running back into where all of his help is and not letting him get around the edge.
Gain of 9, second and 1. Clock at 1:53 here until halftime. Dowdell in the pistol look. Now they send a man in motion. And here's the handoff, big hole left side, and it quickly closes, though. He's got the first down to the Husker 40, or to the Illinois 43-yard line. So from a gain of 8, right up the middle, and Gabe Ackus on the stop for the Illini defense. Big number 17 on the Senior Bowl watch list. First and 10, Nebraska, another first down. Single back set to the right. Delayed handoff again, this time right. And Matt Bailey and others to drop him as he gets inside the 40 to the 38, a gain of 4 with 1:24 to go until halftime. And they're kind of mixing it up, these delayed handoffs. Now both teams switching players here. Ryan Mead checks out of the game. Farrell checks out. Alex Bray is back in. Second and 6, Nebraska at the Illinois 38. With 1 minute to go until halftime. We'll talk to Coach here at the end of the half. Man in motion. Now Raiola tucks it in the tail of his, the belly of his tailback. And Ramir Johnson on the carry, and he didn't get much.
Yeah, I'm surprised Nebraska not really in that much of a rush. They have all 3 timeouts. They don't look like they're really pressed to score. They're allowing the clock to run. It's an interesting strategy, to say the least.
3rd and 7. Gabe Ackus another stop. Ackus was everywhere last week in the win over Central Michigan. 10-10 tie, 3rd and 7 from the Illinois 39. Back to pass. Looks to throw Raiola deep left, and it's caught. Oh, leaping catch. Down inside the 15. Nice catch by Banks, who was hot early. And on a 3rd and 7, they get a first down. 28-yard gain. Good
First
catch
team
by Banks.
Timeout, Nebraska.
I think he stayed in bounds as he went up and got it. Torrey Cox on the coverage.
Well, they took a shot there, and again, I was wondering if they were going to speed up a little bit if Nebraska felt like the sense of urgency to try to go score. They get a big play there and decide to take a timeout. Now I'm sure they're going to try to punch one in before half.
Now the Huskers won their 100th straight sellout back in 1979 against Penn State, 42-17. They beat number 2 Colorado in the 200th straight sellout in 94, 24-7. They beat Louisiana Lafayette 55-0 in the 300th straight sellout. Illinois, the 89th ranked opponent to play during the sellout streak here in Lincoln. So it stops the clock, 23 seconds. They're now at the Illinois 11-yard line. Raiola, 15 of 22, 145 yards and a touchdown. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10 at the Illinois 11. 23 seconds for the half. Raiola's in the gun. Snap back to him. Looking, rush coming, throws towards the end zone, and it caught is the inbound. I haven't seen a signal yet. Now they say touchdown. Boy, that was kind of a desperation heave. Nayor, that was a really dangerous pass.
It really was. We had 2 Nebraska players in the same area, which means there are 2 Illini defenders in the same area. Tossed it up, and the defender, Xavier Scott, slipped.
Now, did he catch it in bounds?
I believe so.
Yeah, the defender slipped at the last second as Xavier Scott was setting up for an interception, possibly. Michael Martin.
From where I'm sitting, he did not have possession when he went out of bounds.
Well, we'll see if they review it. But they showed it on the video board again. Now here comes the extra point by John Hole. It's 16-10 Nebraska. So it's going to hold, apparently. And again, Scott slipped. Nope, now they're going to look at it. There's a lot of communication going on down there.
Illinois is challenging the ruling of a touchdown the previous play.
And again, as Kerry described it, Xavier Scott was setting up to pick that ball off, and he kind of slipped.
Yeah, he just slipped down, and unfortunately, Nair was right there to make the catch in the end zone. I need to see the replay decide if he actually did hold on to it when he went to the ground.
Our reviews brought to you by Health Alliance, the official health insurance provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. Now, the Huskers have had 1 touchdown turned away tonight because of an interception by Illinois. And again, that was kind of a dangerous throw by the freshman quarterback. And he's lucky Xavier Scott fell down. Yeah, and Nayor with 1 toe, and then he was falling out of bounds. That's really close. Did he have possession? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, it looks like his foot is dragging as he inbounds, as he's catching the ball.
I think this is going to stand.
Yeah, I think it's a touchdown.
After review, the ruling of a touchdown is confirmed.
16-10 Nebraska.
Illinois has lost its challenge and has charged 1 timeout.
Nair had a 6-yard catch earlier, late in the end of the first quarter. He gets one here with 16 seconds to go in the half. So he's got 2 tonight. He's up to 4 for the year. Senior out of Fort Worth, Texas. Now the extra point by John Hole. Again, they're without their regular kicker, who's out tonight. So 16-10. This for the extra point off to our left. Snap back, kick on the way, and the kick is good. Big play on that drive was a 3rd and 7 conversion that got him to the 11. And a touchdown by Raiola to Nayor, and it's 17-10 Nebraska.
Yeah, you would have hoped that the Illini could hold him and keep him from getting down into the end zone. But, you know, we still got an opportunity in the second half. Get the ball first, take it down there and punch it in.
Yep. Nayor in his career, okay, that was he now got 16 career touchdowns with 2 tonight, an average in his career of 20 yards per catch. So he comes up with some big ones. And again, the great catch on the sideline, and then the catch there by Nayor. Buschini, the punter, is going to tee it up from our right. Again, we'll talk to Coach when the half is over. We visit with the coach every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on these same network stations. FightingIllini.com for more information. And tonight's game brought to you by Kohl's. Start at Kohl's. We've lowered prices on thousands of items your family needs for whatever life brings. Kohl's, where families come first. Here comes the kickoff. And this one boomed by the punter, Buschini, a former FCS punter. He was the FCS punter of the year up in Montana State. Booms it to the end zone, and the Illini have 16 seconds to play with here. Again, they've lost their challenge. And 17-10, Nebraska.
Yeah, I'd probably just take a knee. No timeouts left.
Yeah.
Get in the half. You're down a touchdown. It's not the end of the world. Again, you get the ball in the second half. Hopefully you get a chance to go down and punch it in.
Altmaier tonight in his outing is 9 of 12. Hit his first 8. And the Illini are going to take a knee here. Again, they'll start the second half with the ball. They have it at the 25, and that's where the half will end. Final play of the half. 2 teams head to their respective tunnels. The Illini coming this way where Michael Martin is waiting for Coach Brett Bielema. And Nebraska will take a 17-10 lead into the locker room here in Lincoln. On a late touchdown, a late drive, a couple of outstanding catches. Huskers with 235 yards of offense. Here's Michael.
Coach, what did you see out of your team in a hard-fought first half?
Well, we got to capitalize on our moments. Defensively, we got to stay in coverage. We're watching the ball. There's 2 touchdowns that we're just caught looking at in the backfield, not covering our players.
Offense up first. What do you need to see out of them?
We need a double. All right, we got to be able to take advantage of the first half, or the first drive of the second half, put points.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Coach. Halftime score in a good one tonight. Nebraska 17, Illinois 10. Steve Kelly coming up with the halftime show presented by our friends at Kloss Equipment. Steve will have that, some highlights, recap of the first half here in Lincoln. 17-10 Nebraska at the half on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
FS Envision Seed Corn and FS High Soy Soybeans provide best-in-class traits and genetics that perform. In farming, bushels matter to your bottom line. Our field-proven products deliver high yields year after year. Get the seed you need from the people you trust. Contact your local FS Envision and High Soy retailer or visit fsseed.com to learn more.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit progressive.com today. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
No matter where your home field is, Dynagrow Seed is at home on any acre. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dynagrow delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently, knowing you have a team who understands your land with the right seed that is designed to thrive in your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagrowseed.com to learn more.
Primient is proud to celebrate agriculture today and every day, on the field and off. We were founded on the potential of agriculture more than 100 years ago, and our more than 1,500 employees embrace this heritage as we look to tomorrow. To learn more about how Primient teams are working to enrich lives through plant-based solutions across the food, feed, and industrial ingredients markets, visit the Primient website at primient.com and follow us on LinkedIn.
Here we go! This is the Fighting Illini halftime show on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield. Brought to you by Kloss Ag Equipment that is made for more. Visit CLAAS.com. And by U of I Credit Union, the Illinois Signature Cashback Card. Introducing cashback with the official credit card of the Fighting Illini.
Here we are at halftime, Lincoln, Nebraska, Memorial Stadium, another sellout crowd. So a good first half. Not everything has been decided yet by any means. It's 17-10 at halftime. Nebraska leads the Fighting Illini. This is Steve Kelly on the Kloss Equipment halftime show. We'll take you through the highlights of the first half. Not many other scores to catch you up on in college football. We'll look at the Big Ten schedule coming up tomorrow. We'll have the first half stats and more coming up here in the next 15 minutes or so. Let's get right to the highlights. Illinois scored first on their first possession of the ball game. Luke Altmaier started out 4 for 4 in the passing game on this drive.
Throw, lob right, Altmaier, man open, caught, Pat Bryant, touchdown Illinois. Bryant wide open. Owen on the right side, split a couple of Nebraska defenders. He got past the corner, Tommy Hill, and Pat Bryant with a touchdown catch. Touchdown, Illinois, his 5th of the year. What a pretty throw by Altmaier.
You know what they're doing? They're doing a great job.
Altmaier was 4 for 4 for 73 yards on that drive. Illinois led 7-0. That came with just under 12 minutes to go in the first quarter in Lincoln, Nebraska. And the Cornhuskers got on the board with a field goal about 8 minutes later with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. And then late in the first quarter, 32 seconds left, as a matter of fact, in the first quarter of play, Nebraska took the lead.
Tight into the left, one receiver, single to the right. Here is Raiola, turns, rolls right, throws to the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Nebraska. Back in the end zone, and the Huskers have the lead. Nair with a catch. His 3rd touchdown catch of the year.
And made it a 10-7 Nebraska lead at that point. They had what they thought was another touchdown. And for a minute it was, then it wasn't. Here's how it sounded.
Raiola, pressure coming. Back to pass. Lob deep left, looking for a man. It is a diving attempt, and it's caught, I believe. Touchdown. Or is it intercepted? It is. Oh, it's picked off. The Illini intercepted it. That was truly a jump ball. Yeah. Now they say touchdown.
What?
Oh, my
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, Brett Bielema is going to not be happy about this. They said interception, one official. The other one says no, touchdown. Nebraska has the lead 16-10.
The ball was loose as it went to the ground. Illinois came up with the ball. It is an interception, touchback, first down.
That is a huge turn of events.
So it was a touchdown, an interception, a touchdown again, and interception finally. As Torrey Cox came up with that kept the Cornhuskers out of the end zone at that point. They did score late in the first half to take a 17-10 lead. We've got more for you at halftime. We'll continue to look at the stats and talk more about the first half of this ball game. 17-10 Nebraska. This is the Kloss Equipment halftime show from Learfield.
Seeking quality materials for your upcoming project? Kirchner Building Centers is here to help. Our sales team excels in handling all your special order needs, from custom cabinetry to unique siding, windows, and doors. No matter how specialized your request, we'll work with you to find the perfect solution. Trust our expertise and dedication for exceptional service and quality. Kirchner Building Centers, your partner in building excellence and the official building supplier of the Fighting Illini.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
We are family. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Can we cure cancer? What can we learn from history to make a better today? What in our culture and biology makes us unique? How can I change the world? The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at the University of Illinois is asking the big questions that lead us all forward. LAS students, faculty, and alumni find the answers through research, creativity, and personal growth. You have questions? Seek your answers in LAS. Find out more at go.illinois.edu/LAS.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
Steve Kelly on our halftime coverage as Nebraska leads Illinois by a score of 17-10 here at the half on the Kloss Equipment halftime show. You know, game-changing performance on your farm begins with ag equipment that's made for more. Discover the entire lineup of Kloss tractors, combines, harvesters, and more. Visit Kloss.com. That's CLAAS.com. Let's take a look at the first half stats. Brought to you by Kloss Equipment. Total yards in the ball game, 235 for Nebraska, 160 for Illinois. Passing yards, 156 for the Cornhuskers, 123 for the Illini. Not a lot of rushing yards, although Nebraska has 79 in the first half. Illinois only 37 yards rushing. 4 penalties on the Cornhuskers, 1 on the Fighting Illini. 14 first downs for Nebraska, 10 first downs for Illinois. Nebraska is 7 for 10 on third down conversions. Illinois 2 for 4. Total plays in the first half, 42 for Nebraska, 25 for the Fighting Illini. Other stats in the first half, there was a turnover. Illinois had an interception. Illinois lost a fumble. For the Illini quarterback, Luke Altmaier, he started out 7 for 7. He ended up 9 for 12, 123 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Caden Fagan carried 6 times for 20 yards in the rushing game. Receivers, Zachary Franklin caught 3 balls for 37 yards. Pat Bryant caught 2 for 56, including a 28-yard touchdown in the first half. For Nebraska, Dylan Raiola, their freshman quarterback, 5-star true freshman quarterback, 16 for 23, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Dante Dowdell was their leading rusher at 13 carries for 54 yards. Those are the first half stats, sponsored by Kloss Equipment that you can count on for all your harvesting needs. Visit Kloss.com. We'll take a look at some other Illinois activity on the sports fields and courts and take a look at the Big Ten schedule as well when we continue. Stay with us. 17-10, Nebraska leads here at halftime on the Kloss Equipment halftime show from Learfield.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
In Illinois, 96% of farms are family-owned and operated. I'm James Deal, a farm kid from McLean County, and my family's part of that 96%. My mom and dad are passionate about growing safe food and fuel and about farming better today than yesterday. If you want to learn more about Illinois farm families like mine, visit www.watchusgrow.org/corn.
This message is brought to you by the Illinois Corn Checkoff.
Today's game is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol's thick and rich moisturizing lather. Start your day off right with Barbasol. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
This is the when art flourishes, everyone flourishes commitment. This is the let's revitalize our neighborhoods commitment. This is the roll up our sleeves and pitch in commitment. This is Busey, where our commitment to strengthen our communities is a top priority through energetic, engaged volunteers, through monetary support, community leadership, and advocacy. Because Busey Bank is more than a bank that does well, or a bank that does good. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini.
Another summer by a campfire, catching the sun on your favorite lake, going to your favorite ballpark. It's all better with a guilt-free premium cocktail. Carbless crafted vodka and tequila cocktails are ready to enjoy anywhere you find yourself this summer. Carbless has 0 carbs, 0 sugar, is gluten-free, and only 100 calories. Experience bliss without the guilt. Black raspberry, lemon lime, or pineapple. Don't let your summer fly by without one. Discover Carbless online or at a retailer near you.
Our halftime coverage continues. Nebraska leads Illinois by a score of 17-10 at the half as we approach at 9 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Illinois football from Learfield.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus media station.
Nebraska 17, Illinois 10 at halftime. The only game tonight really in college football. There's a couple of other minor games being played, but this was the big one on the national stage. There are 11 more Big Ten games tomorrow, and 3 of those are conference games. Number 11, USC, is at Michigan. Michigan is ranked number 18. That's a Big Ten game. Doesn't sound quite right yet, the USC at Michigan in the Big Ten game, nor does it sound right Northwestern at Washington in a Big Ten game, but that's the case tomorrow afternoon, or rather tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night, Iowa plays at Minnesota in the Big Ten opener for those two teams. The Illinois volleyball team was playing in Nashville, playing Missouri in Nashville, and Mizzou won that in 5 sets, 3-2. Illinois volleyball now 7-2 on the season. At Olympia Fields up in suburban Chicago, it's the Fighting Illini Invitational on the golf course. And Arizona State has a 6-shot lead on the field after the first of 3 rounds. Arizona State is 7 under par. Georgia Tech, Florida, North Carolina are tied for second at 1 under. And Illinois, Florida State, and Stanford are tied for 5th at even par. That's at the Olympia Fields Fighting Illini Golf Invitational in Chicago. Here it's 17-10. Nebraska leads at halftime. Illinois will get the football to start the second half. Brian Barnhart, Kerry Davis, and Michael Martin will be back with that play-by-play for you. Appreciate you listening. This has been the Kloss Equipment Halftime Show from Learfield.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
FS Envision Seed Corn and FS High Soy Soybeans provide best-in-class traits and genetics that perform. In farming, bushels matter to your bottom line. Our field-proven products deliver high yields year after year. Get the seed you need from the people you trust. Contact your local FS Envision and High Soy retailer or visit fsseed.com to learn more.
The Fighting Illini play here. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
You wake up feeling like you just boxed 12 rounds. Some wake up sweating with sore jaws, headaches, and a lot of our patients complain of brain fog. I'm Dr. Madan Kandula, and these signs, often joined with snoring, are sleep apnea symptoms. And if this sounds like you may have been in a struggle last night between you and this serious disorder. Many people aren't willing to fight back. But the fact is, you can't go through these nightly struggles without ramifications that each night chip away at your life's expiration date. I get it. You don't want to wear a CPAP mask. You may find out you don't need one. We have every effective sleep apnea solution available. And believe me, the mask is the last resort.
Solving your breathing triangle problem can lead to better sleep and a better quality of life. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment. Because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. AdventKnows.com. Results may vary.
The Fighting Illini on the Big 89 WLS.
Brian Barnhart with Kerry Davis, Michael Martin on the sideline. Our entire crew with you tonight from sold-out Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. Lights in their full effect have been for a while. The Illini defense with another interception. Now they've had one in each game, 5 straight going back to last year. Cox with a terrific interception. We're going to name that the MTD stop of the game. Interception brought to you by our friends at the Champaign-Urbana MTD. Pat Bryant, his 5th touchdown catch, 14th of his career. That's good for 7th all time in Illinois history. And the Illini in a battle with Nebraska, as we expected, 17-10. Here, each team's taking advantage of opportunities. They've had missed opportunities. Had a very close game, but a couple of close passes to the sideline got them in the end zone in the lead.
Yeah, it's been a really good game by both teams. I think the Illini have done a really good job. That one turnover kind of shifted the trajectory of the first half because the Nebraska Cornhuskers were able to go down and score. But other than that, I think it's been a really clean game by both teams. Good interception by Torrey Cox down there to save a touchdown. Then, unfortunately, Xavier Scott falls down and Nair is able to score a touchdown. But all in all, a really good half for both teams. Hopefully, the Illini can come out in the second half to start the second half and put the ball in the end zone.
And the one thing you talked about, Kerry, third down is going to get off. Nebraska's 7 of 10 on third down.
Yeah, you got to get off the field on third downs on defense, and offensively, try not to be in third downs. We see how loud this crowd gets on third down and can cause confusion. So third down is going to be really critical in the second half for both sides of the ball.
Again, their kicker, Ovano, is out with a groin injury, and so Bushini is the punter. He's going to kick off. Kanari Wilcher deep. End over end kick, and he's going to take it at the goal line. Runs it up the right side, 10, 15, and down it goes. Snowed under at about the 17, 18-yard line. That's where the Illini will start, 1st and 10. In tonight's game, brought to you by Whiffles. Each year when it comes to choosing your seed corn brand, you have fewer and fewer choices. That's why Whiffles Hybrids determined to keep giving growers an independent choice, a choice that stands for something, one that means something on your farm. So plant your independence, plant Whiffles. Here we go. The Illini offense, 160 yards total, 37 on the ground. Aiden Loffrey starts the second half of the backfield. The Illini from right to left as they start at their own 18. Altmaier in the gun. 3 receivers left. Hand off to Loffrey, trying to turn the corner, and cannot. He's down at the line of scrimmage. No gain as they run it left. M.J. Sherman on the stop for Nebraska.
Hey, Brian, we haven't seen the freshman Khalil Valentine in this game yet. Wouldn't be surprised if you see him get a chance to get a little change up in the second half. 2nd and 10
at the 18. Hand off Loffrey. The Gibson City product up for a couple of yards to the 20. So it'll be 3rd and 8. Gabor on the stop. Junior, went to high school in New Jersey, had 15 tackles coming in, 3rd leading tackler.
This is what I talked about early first half. Known third down, known passing downs. It gets really loud on third down for this Illini offense.
Doesn't matter which end of the field you're on.
Not.
There's a lot of red. 3rd and 8 from their own 20. Opening drive of the second half. Back to pass, Altmaier throws over the middle. Franklin's got it. First down, Illinois with a catch in the middle of the field and cradles it up to the 32-yard line. Before Bullock got him, but a nice catch by Franklin and a first down. His 4th catch of the night. That was huge. He's kind of a blanket, isn't he?
Yeah,
A security blanket.
Yeah, he is.
1st and 10 at their own 32. Fake. Now throw to Loffrey. Gets a block. Up the left side. Flag comes down. 40, 45. First down, but it's coming back. It was a little too good of a block, I guess. They might get the left tackle there, J.C. Davis.
Holding
transfer.
Offense, number 74.
Yep. Transfer from
10-yard
Mexico.
penalty. First down.
Pick it up. Illinois with their 2nd penalty of the game. Well, he got open, but there was a reason, I guess.
Yeah, it was a great play call. I don't think J.C. Davis needed to even hold him. Loffrey was already outside, ready to run down the sideline. You know, sometimes you just panic when you feel like that guy may make the tackle. He'll look at that in film and realize he didn't have to do it.
It's easy to sit up here and say you could have, would have, should have. 1st and 20 back at their own 22. 17-10 Nebraska. Early in the 3rd, and now the Illini right side jumps. Priestley, but was it the defense first? Priestley's pointing the other way. Who's it on?
Offside.
Ooh.
Defense, number 90, entering the neutral zone, causing the opponent to false start. 5-yard penalty, first down.
James Williams, the penalty for Nebraska. And again, they had a bunch of penalties in their win in Champaign last year. They controlled the clock. They had the ball for like 37 minutes last year in the game in Champaign. They're racking up some more penalties here under Matt Rule, who's been a miracle worker at some places before he got to Nebraska. Now it's 1st and 15 up to the 27. Single back set. Lawfrey back there. Handoff to him. Up the middle he goes. Slides through. Good hard run up to the 34. Almost the 35. A gain of about 8. Boy, that hole opened quick.
That was a really good play. Power to the right. Fullback kicking out the end man. Left guard pulling up inside, blocking the linebacker. You just find that pulling guard and ride his inside hip, and then you go get your feet down and go forward.
You say fullback?
Yeah, fullback.
Tanner Arkin's been doing some of that. The Illini 2nd and 8. Bryant out to the left, Franklin to the left, Bryant to the right. 2nd and 8, Illinois at their own 34. 12 and a half to go in the third. 17-10 Nebraska. Rollout. Franklin with a catch on the toss. Third didn't get much. To the 35-yard line. Michael Martin.
We also have number 94, Brendan Henderson out there. He's usually an offensive lineman. We're 75. We saw this last week as a blocking tight end.
Yep. Now he's walking to the sideline.
Officials timeout for player injury.
Somebody's shaking up across the way. Is it Franklin? I think so. Zachary Franklin slow to get up. He'll be 24 years old next month. 5 catches last week, had 9 against Kansas. A 3-time all-conference UTSA player. Now the Illini are 3rd and 7, so another 3rd and long. The Illini on 3rd down tonight, 3 out of 5. They have 11 Ameren, Illinois first downs. Nebraska took the lead late in the half.
That was an outside zone look, and they booted around. You want to get that ball to Franklin quicker so that he can get his eyes around and try to make a play. Altmaier took just a little bit too long to get him the ball.
3rd and long, Illinois. From their own 35. Rush coming, it holds. Throw over the middle, caught. First down, Illinois. In traffic, Colin Dixon with a terrific catch on the big red end right there at midfield. And the Illini get a 3rd and long conversion to the 49-yard line. A gain of 14. Hurry up mode. 3 receivers right. Single back set. Fagan, Altmaier's going to keep it. Look out. Running left, not much there. Gets a yard to the 48-yard line before Ty Robinson wraps him up and drops him.
Looked like a called quarterback draw. Get everybody out, running back to the sideline, fake the throw out there, and try to get upfield. Unfortunately, defensive tackle was able to fall off and make a tackle.
A little sputtering start with the penalties, but now the Illini pass midfield. 11:08 to go in the third. Trailing 17-10 here in Lincoln. 2nd and 9 from the 48. Fagan the back, and now we got flags all over the place. False start, I think. It's got to be impossible to hear down there.
Brian, I've been in some of these environments. It is absolutely ridiculous.
False start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
How do you overcome it? I mean, what do you do?
You try to prepare during practice. Sometimes we would have the white noise machines. Coach Turner would bring those in, and in the NFL you have those as well. But nothing prepares you for when you get out here. It's so hard to hear the play call, to hear the snap count, to know when the ball is being snapped. It's really a benefit for the defense when you're playing in a loud house like this.
All right, here we go again. From their own 47 after the penalty, 2nd and 14. Altmaier. Blitz coming. Now he's going to pull it down, and down he goes. He got a few yards out of it, but not much. Gets to the 47-yard line, maybe half a yard. Now they're going to spot it back where he was. So no gain. Now it's 3rd and 14. From the Illini 47. Good stop down there by the Cornhuskers. 3rd and 14. Illinois from their own 47, down 17-10. Opening drive of the second half. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Altmaier in the gun. Need a conversion here. Looks to throw under pressure. Now he's going to run. Look out. 45-yard line, and down he goes of Nebraska. So he got a few out of it. Now it's 4th and 6. Now what do you do?
It looks like the punt team is coming out, but at least he gave his offense a chance by not taking the sack and trying to pick up those yards, put you in a position where you can attempt to flip the field and push him back and put it back in the
field position. Yep. Michael.
To Luke Altmaier's credit, he was trying to argue his point to try to go for it on 4th down. But here we are with Hugh Robertson and the punt team.
All right, Robertson, 3 punts last week, 44 average, along at 49. And Isaiah Garcia Castaneda, very dangerous returner deep. And now Robertson stands. Now he kicks, angles it down around the 10, and Castaneda with a catch at the 11-yard line. They've got 2 really good returners, and he's one of them. And Nebraska will have it 1st and 10 at about their own 11-yard line. 17-10, Nebraska. Back in a moment on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that has made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2023 calendar year total sales.
With a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. IBEW Local 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together we are building the Illini.
No matter where your home field is, Dynagrow Seed is at home on any acre. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dynagrow delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently, knowing you have a team who understands your land with the right seed that is designed to thrive in your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagrowseed.com to learn more.
I love watching my child grow through football, learning values and life skills that extend beyond the playing field. Now, there are more ways to play than ever before, from flag to tackle and beyond, with opportunities for boys and girls at any age. To find the right team, explore FutureForFootball.com's new League Locator tool and explore nearby leagues. It's never been easier to get your family involved in the game.
Well, an important game for both teams. Both teams 3-0, both ranked in the top 25. Nebraska 22, Illinois 24. The Huskers with the lead 17-10 now after the punt. First punt for Illinois by the Australian Hugh Robertson. And the Illini trail by 7, but they chewed up some clock here and pin the Huskers back inside their own 15 at the 11. 1st and 10, they go left to right in the white helmets, red tops, white pants. Dylan Raiola, 16 of 23, single back set. Ramir Johnson rolling right is Raiola, being chased, throws, and it's caught. 30, 35, 40, and a first down. That's Nayor, who's had 2 touchdowns tonight. And he's got a first down. He had to lob it over the head of an Illinois defender and got it there.
Yeah, just got it over the linebacker's head. You want to try to keep sinking, but at that point, it's really deeper than you normally would sink as a linebacker, and that's a good route by the receiver to get right behind that linebacker.
Found the spot and caught it. So Nayor with a nice catch. He's having a big night tonight. 3 catches, 46 yards, 2 touchdowns, all the way up to the 41 is where they start. So a gain of 30. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Here is a handoff to the tailback, running left, trying to get to the outside, and he is slammed to the ground. Oh, what a play by Terrence Brooks, the corner, the former Longhorn, as I think Ramir Johnson took that left, and he got dropped at the 45-yard line. He strung that one out, a gain of 4, but impressive tackle.
Really good tackle. And again, I talked to Coach about that as well. His corners are going to come up and make tackles. They are not afraid to make tackles in the run game. They do a really good job.
So 2nd and 6, Nebraska. 8 minutes to go in the third. Huskers led at the half, 17-10. This is their first possession of the second half. From their own 11 to the 41, now up to their own 45. 2nd and 6, single back set. And Dowdell gets the handoff, and he is dropped. Short gain to the 46. Dowdell gets 1. It'll be 3rd and about 5. for Nebraska. Either team with a lot of yards rushing. Illinois with 55, Nebraska with 85. Both quarterbacks over 150 yards passing. 3rd and 4, Nebraska from their own 47. 7:20 for the third. Nebraska up 17-10. Single back set. Dowdell. Pressure coming. Raiola dumps it, and it's broken up. Incomplete. Xavier Scott knocks it away. Trying to hit the receiver in the middle of the field there. Looked like Nelson lines up in the slot, and Xavier Scott was right there to break it up.
Did a great job covering the receiver, making sure he's not able to catch that pass. I think the cornerbacks for the Illini really have set the tone for this defense, which is weird to say. Normally it's the linebackers or the defensive line, but these cornerbacks set the tone for how this team wants to play football. They tackle well, they cover well, they play really hard.
Hank Beatty is deep. Buschini, a very good punter. And now what? Flags drop. It's 4th and 4. Let's hope it's
False start.
Illinois.
Offense number 25. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
False start on the punt. So that'll back him up 5 yards. Yeah, Xavier Scott led the Big Ten in passes broken up last year for the 11. Broke one up there at midfield to give the Illini a chance to get it back down 17-10. Miles Scott now drops back to about the 45. Snap to Buschini. Waiting it is Beatty. Oh, big punt. Beatty has to go back and get it. Catches it. Runs it up left. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's tripped up. Oh, he almost got to midfield. Nice return by Hank Beatty. Boy, he had an opening there. And if he's not tripped up, he might be gone.
Great job by him returning that ball. Great job by the guys up front blocking.
All right, Michael Martin.
My old special teams coordinator, Bob Lukaszewski, used to say to get a touchdown on punt return, you got to break one tackle, make another man miss. He didn't break that tackle, so no touchdown, but good return.
Yep, good return to break. Back in a moment here with Nebraska up 17-10. 6:55 to go, third quarter. Great to have you with us on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
This is the run my own business dream. This is the colleges paid for dream. This is the retire early dream. This is Busey, where your dreams and possibilities become moments through trusted guidance and expertise, through lifelong relationships. Because we're here to help you achieve the life you've always envisioned. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini.
In the heartland, where ambition thrives, there are those who are made and those who are made for more. Just like the Illini on game day, Kloss, a leading producer of ag equipment, unleashes the power of ambition in the field. Discover why our cutting-edge machinery and unwavering support aren't just a promise, they're a commitment to your success. Because at Kloss, we know you are made for more. Visit your Kloss dealer or CLAAS.com.
Illinois had it once, couldn't score. They've been Nebraska deep on a punt by Hugh Robertson. Huskers got it to near midfield, but got stopped, and then a nice return by Beatty. 53-yard punt and a 37-yard return. The Illini start 1st and 10 at their own 43. I want to wish my friend Greg Sharp, the voice of the Huskers, the best. He's in our prayers. He's battling cancer. Did the first 3 games, but could not be here tonight. And we miss you, Greg, and wish you the best. I know he's putting up a royal battle against cancer and miss my good friend. So unable to be with him tonight. Good luck to Bill Dolman, who's filling in for it. Known Bill for many years. Josh McCray is in the game. The Illini after the nice punt return. 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trailing 17-10. 6:55 to go third quarter. Altmaier, handoff McCray, stumbles his way through, puts his head down and plows ahead to the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. Nice run by Josh McCray.
Official timeout for player injury.
Another injury, huh? We'll check that out. We'll tell you, Deer Spotlight, Toyota has more all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles than any other brand. Find your perfect ride. You'll shine bright day or night. Toyota, let's go places. Priestley is the man who's down for the Illini. Illini Nation listening in tonight. Heron, Illinois. My in-laws are listening in. And upstate New York listening in as well. Williams Bay, Wisconsin, Palm Beach, Florida, San Marcos, Texas, Seattle, all with us tonight. Michael Martin's on the sideline. He's listening in. What do you got?
Yeah,
number 94 for Illinois is reported as number 75.
He just stole my thunder. Brandon Hansen, who was in 94, he's checking in as 75. He's going to go in for Priestley.
Okay.
Now I wonder how hard it is. Does he has to change that jersey? Does it rip off? Does he pull it over? It's hard enough to put one jersey on for game day. I couldn't imagine having to put 2 on. I don't know how that works. I'm intrigued.
Those pads can be tough.
Oh man, it is very difficult to get on and off.
Altmaier tonight, 12 of 15. He hit his first 8, 152 yards, 1 touchdown early. Illini sprint to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 6 from their own 47. Valentine is in, gets the pitch, runs to the right, surges ahead across midfield, close to the first down. Down to the 48-yard line. You thought we might see him at some point. And right there, Khalil Valentine, the freshman, gets in.
Yeah, that young man has what we call juice. He's a change of pace. He does a lot of things differently than the guys in front of him. And it's surprising. I'm surprised that it took this long to get him an opportunity. But when he gets the ball in his hands, he is electric.
3rd and 2, Illinois at the 49 of Nebraska. Trailing 17-10 here in the 3rd. Valentine still in. He's to the right of Altmaier. Nebraska showing blitz. Now an option pitch to Valentine. He's got the first down, I think. He's at it at the 47-yard line. Oh, a nice dive and a late pitch there from Altmaier as Priestley's back in there, by the way. And right tackle, Michael Martin quickly.
Yep, I was just going to update you. Melvin Priestley's back in, ready to go.
All right, it is 1st and 10 at the 47. Altmaier 12 of 15, another Ameren, Illinois first down. 13th of the game for Illinois. 17-10 Huskers as we get close to 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Here is Altmaier, throws it right, pattern, and a drop to the right, hit him in the hands. Was that Bryant? I think it was. Yep, across the way at the 40. He's pounding his chest and I should have had it.
Yeah, just took his eye off the ball. Pitch and catch, easy throw. They've run this route a few times. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are giving them the out route. It's wide open. He just turned his head before he brought it in.
2nd and 10, Illinois at the Husker 47. McCray now in, lines up, pistol look behind Altmaier. 2nd and 10, man in motion. Altmaier turns, fakes, rolls right, dumped down to the right to Arkin with a catch and a short gain to the right sideline. Down to about the 44-yard line, so we got 3.
That's the same boot action that we talked about earlier. Altmaier has to get that ball out sooner to give his receiver a chance to catch and turn up. When you wait that long, the receiver is closer to the sideline. He's unable to turn up and get a first down. That's the first read. If he's not open, then you look and you look to run. But if he's open, you throw it to him right now and let him go get the first down for you.
With a short pass. 3rd and 7, Illinois at the Husker 44. Down 17-10 here in the 3rd. Back to pass Altmaier. Quick hitter right, and is it caught? Yeah, McCray caught it, but he's shy of the first down, I think. They're right at the first down marker. The marker's at the 37. He's at the 38. So now it's 4th and 1. Now what are they going to do?
Looks like they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Be about a 54-yard attempt.
That was a really good one-handed grab by McCray. I was watching him in pregame. he was catching passes with one hand. I'm like, why are you catching passes with one hand? Well, here, this is why you catch passes in pregame with one hand, because it happens in the game.
I think there's a timeout.
First charge team timeout, Illinois. Timeout on the field.
With 3:56 to go in the third quarter, 17-10 Nebraska. The Illini 4th and 1 at the 38-yard line of Nebraska. When we come back after this on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Seeking quality materials for your upcoming project? Kirchner Building Centers is here to help. Our sales team excels in handling all your special order needs, from custom cabinetry to unique siding, windows, and doors. No matter how specialized your request, we'll work with you to find the perfect solution. Trust our expertise and dedication for exceptional service and quality. Kirchner Building Centers, your partner in building excellence and the official building supplier of the Fighting Illini.
Can we cure cancer? What can we learn from history to make a better today? What in our culture and biology makes us unique? How can I change the world? The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at the University of Illinois is asking the big questions that lead us all forward. LAS students, faculty, and alumni find the answers through research, creativity, and personal growth. You have questions? Seek your answers in LAS. Find out more at go.illinois.edu/LAS. Man, I'd love to go to an Illini game, but I don't feel like dealing with the traffic.
You know you can park and ride the 280 transport with the Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District. It's easy and only costs $2 round trip. Or you can pay on your phone in the Token Transit app.
Yeah, MTD's awesome, but I don't know if I want to drive all the way down to Urbana.
So take the intercity bus or the train to Illinois Terminal, then ride MTD to the game. It's all on their website, mtd.org.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini football. And when it comes to protecting you and your family, our offense is just as good as our defense. With benefits like fitness discounts, screenings, and care coordination, Health Alliance tackles health problems before they start. Plus, our customer service resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. So choose a health plan that puts your health and well-being first. Health Alliance. Many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
All right, the Illini are going to go for it here. 4th and 1 on the Husker 38 late in the third quarter. Trailing Nebraska 17-10. That was the halftime score. The back is Josh McCray. Altmaier in the gun. The Illini 2 of 2 on 4th down this year. Now Altmaier runs up under center. Now he drops back. Again, he's got a back to his right. Altmaier's going to give it to him, and I think he's got the first down. He didn't get much. 37, McCray on the carry, number 6, and I think he got the first down. Now the Huskers are claiming it's theirs. Depends on where they spot it. We have a flag as well. The Illini are pointing. I don't see a flag on the field, but apparently there's one down. Oh, I see it now. Okay. It's in the middle of everybody.
That was an interesting formation. The right guard was spread out just a little bit further from the center, and you had a tight end kind of in an H-back position close to the line so he could get right through. They ran ISO with him leading up on the linebacker. I don't know if they got enough to get the first down. I don't know what the flag is for.
The result of the play is a first down for Illinois.
All right.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Ooh, another big one.
Defense number 48. 15-yard penalty. First down.
MJ Sherman. Young man that played in 39 games with the Georgia Bulldogs. He played every year of their 2 back-to-back title championships. He gets the penalty, and that's a big one. That is going to march it all the way down to the Nebraska 22-yard line. So you got the first down barely, then a penalty, and a big one.
The ruling of a first down in the previous play is under further video review.
Okay, we're going to look at it then. Health Alliance presenting those, the official health insurance provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. Michael Martin.
It's important that Illinois got this first down, not just because of the game, but because the penalty was after the play, they're only enforcing it as Illinois possession. since they got the first down. If they didn't get the line to gain, it's going to be Nebraska ball. So this is a very important review.
I just watched the replay of what Sherman did. He actually punched an Illini on the ground. The fact that he's still in the game is very interesting because he did throw a punch while the player was on the ground. He was on top of him.
Mentioned Matt Rule and the coach here in his second year now with the Huskers. He came, of course, from Baylor. He had been in the NFL, Carolina Panthers. He had been at Baylor. Turned around that program after a sexual assault scandal. He led Temple to two 10-win seasons, and that's hard to do. Temple's a hard place to win. Again, they're reviewing the spot where Illinois kind of wedged their way in there, and then you had the punch that Kerry saw.
Yeah, he punched.
After review, the ruling of a first down stands.
Okay. Attack on the penalty.
Yeah, he punched McCray as he was tackling him. He got him on the ground, and then it looked like he punched him.
Hey, when it comes to energy, action speaks louder than words. Ameren, Illinois works hard to make sure you have the energy you need. It's why we put savings tools in your hands so you can take action. Learn more about saving money and energy with energy efficiency rebates and incentives at Ameren.com/incentives. All right, the Illini just outside the Carl Health red zone. 1st and 10 at the 22 of Nebraska. 17-10 Nebraska. Late in the third, 3.5 minutes to go. McCray is the back this time. 3 receivers left, including Wilcher. Now a man in motion. Altmaier fakes, rolls right, being chased, and has to throw it away. Being chased down there by Wright. So Wright chasing him there as he went by. Sierra Wright. 2nd and 10, Illinois at the 22. The Illini tonight, 227 total yards. Nebraska, 269. Altmaier, 14 of 18. He threw that one away. 161 yards and a touchdown early that got Illinois the lead, 7-0. They're down 17-10 right now. It's a hard team to score on. 2nd down, hit as he throws. Pass is caught. Oh, what a throw and catch. Altmaier got smashed as he threw it to the right. Tough catch across the way. In traffic, is that Bryant? I think it is.
Yeah, one of the issues when you're running RPOs and you're running play action passes, sometimes guys are going to come free. He did a good job of getting that ball out. On the play before that, Brian, they keep rolling and booting to the short side of the field, which is giving the receivers, it's not giving them a lot of space on that sideline to work with to be able to catch a pass and get upfield.
Was complete to Bryant. The Illini 3rd and 3 at the Husker 15 now. Altmaier in the gun. And he throws it to the right, caught by Tanner Arkin to the 10, to the 5. He's down to the 2-yard line. Tanner Arkin, the tight end, with a catch, and it's 1st and goal, Illinois, before Bullock got him, but not before he gets down to the Husker 3. That time he had the right length on it.
Very good job finding that tight end slipping out of the backfield into the flats, getting him the ball quickly. That's what we were talking about earlier. You have to get him the ball. You have to get him the ball as quickly as possible in order for him to catch it and turn upfield.
Jordan Anderson is checked in as well at tailback. And let's see, McCray is still in there. 1st and goal, Illinois at the Husker 3. The Illini trying to punch it in, and now we're going to get a timeout, I think. Yes, but who? Mr. Referee?
Nebraska is challenging the ruling that the runner did not step out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Guess you can challenge anything, right?
Yeah. I guess
Michael Martin.
I had a pretty good look at it. It didn't look like he stepped out of bounds to me, but let's see what this replay says. My memory has failed me before.
So they say what? That he stepped out before what?
Well, he got the first down. I think they're just, if he stepped out of bounds, it's probably at the 6 as opposed to the 3. I don't know if that matters in the grand scheme of things. I guess you don't want him down inside your 5-yard line, but maybe at the 10. But he definitely looks like he had the first down before he stepped out of bounds.
Pretty close. He tried to cut back is what he did. He put his right foot down right on the edge.
Yeah, he's still in bounds.
It looks like to me like he's in bounds. Yeah. The U of I's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences asking the big questions and lead us forward, finding the answers through research, creativity, and personal growth. Seek your own answers through LAS. Learn now at go.illinois.edu/LAS. Brian Barnhart, Gary Davis, Michael Martin, Ed Bond, Scott Beatty. Steve Kelly, our entire crew with us tonight here in Lincoln.
I'm not sure who advised him to take that challenge. I don't think it was worth it regardless. Even if they did get it, it doesn't look like they're going to get it, and they're going to lose the challenge and a timeout.
And both teams have lost their challenge now, if that's true.
After review, the runner did not step out of bounds. Nebraska loses its challenge as is charged a timeout.
So the Illini have it first and goal at the Nebraska 3. Again, the Illini jumped out 7-0. Pat Bryant, a 27-yard touchdown catch. John Hole of Nebraska hit a 21-yard field goal after they were first and goal at the 5. Isaiah Nair after an Illinois fumble. Dylan Raiola with a touchdown. Olano with a field goal. And then a late touchdown with 16 seconds to go in the half by Nebraska. And nobody's been able to score since. The Illini down 17-10. They're into the teeth of that section down there. That's really close down there behind the goalpost. The Illini first and goal at the 3 of Nebraska. McCray looks to be the back. Altmaier under center. Now they got an I formation. From the 3, here is Altmaier. Fakes, throws to the end zone. A man wide open. Touchdown, Illinois! Touchdown, Illinois! Looks like Tanner Arkin.
Beautiful play. We called that K for the fullback out into the flat, the tight end on a corner route. Josh Whitman scored plenty of touchdowns on that exact same play down in the goal line. He knows it. I know it. The fullback is the first read. If he's not open, tight end in the back ends of the corner is wide open. That's where the touchdown goes.
How about that? Tanner Arkin with a touchdown, and all he does is catch touchdowns.
Number 75 for Illinois is now 94.
17-16 Nebraska as the Illini cut it to 1. And what a drive that was. 11 plays, 57 yards. Chews up 5 minutes. This to tie it. High snap. Robertson pulls it down, and the kick is up, and it's good. And with that, we will take a break. 17 all. Boy, that was a gut check drive by the Illini there here in Lincoln. 17-17 Illinois, Nebraska. 1:55 to go here in the third quarter on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Illinois fans, it's time to elevate your game day with Oski Light Lager, an ILL IPA, crafted by Distill Brewery just for you, the loyal Illinois supporter. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with the spirit of the Illini and the heart of our alma mater. It's the perfect way to hail to the orange and blue, whether you're at the game, tailgating, or cheering from home. Distill is a proud partner of Illinois Athletics. Please enjoy responsibly. Distill Brewery, Normal, Illinois.
I was stuffed up. It was almost like someone put a clothespin over my nose. As an athlete, it did affect my performance. And as I got older, the congestion and poor sleep really took their toll.
Mike's a lifetime athlete. After hearing about Advent, he felt he could finally find a solution to his breathing triangle problems.
With my congestion, the kind of sleep I was getting wasn't allowing me to function the way I wanted to.
When your nose isn't working like it should be, it's going to negatively affect your sleep. And then you really can't be at your best at anything that you're doing.
It's been about 5 years since coming to Advent. And what Bloom Sinuplasty did for my quality of life, that step I took was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Balloon Sinuplasty can help solve your breathing triangle problems, which will help you sleep better. And that's going to help you live a better quality of life.
Unlock your potential. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because when you breathe well, you live better. Results may vary.
Hey, it's Ray Stevens. Start your day with me and the crew weekday morning, 6 to 9 on the Big 89 WLS.
Your home for Illini football, 890 WLS. No radio at work? No problem. Did you know the Big 89 has an app? Find it in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. We're right there on your smart speaker or in the palm of your hand.
Playing WLS.
Search for the WLS AM app.
Well, people often ask, when are they going to throw to the tight ends? Well, Tanner Arkin, his fourth catch. First touchdown tonight for him, second of the year. He's got 6 catches this year and 2 touchdowns, the former Colorado State Ram. And Carson Goda lined up in that I formation with the old fullback look. He said Josh scored a lot of touchdowns on that.
He definitely did. I scored my touchdowns off of it as well. It's a play where it's off of the power play that they ran earlier where it looks the same. Everything looks the same to the defense except for the fullback slips out into the flat. The tight end goes into the back end zone of the corner, back corner of the end zone, and your read is 1 to 2. You read the fullback in the flat. If he's not open, Goda wasn't open. Arkin was in the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown to Illinois. They tie the game at 17. The first points for either team here in the second half. Machowski to tee it up to kick it off. And again, a Nebraska penalty helped out along the way there. We had a couple of reviews, a challenge in there as well. That was like a stew. There was all kinds of things in there. 11 plays, 57 yards, and the Illini tie the game at 17 with 1:55 to go here in the third quarter. Kickoff Machowski, and he drills it, and they're not even letting the Huskers even return it. That's almost into the stands. Strong leg by the former Aggie, and it's first and 10 at the 25 for Nebraska. Illinois volleyball fell to Dayton 4 sets down in Bowling Green, Kentucky last week. But our Scholar Athlete of the Week from Prairie Farms is Raina Terry. She's become the program's all-time ACES leader. She's a graduate student pursuing a degree and or master's in recreation, sport, and tourism. Prairie Farms proud to recognize outstanding student athletes. First and 10, Nebraska, their own 25. Dante Dowdle is the tailback. After Illinois ties the game late in the third. After the Huskers took the lead late in the second. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. Viola throws it to his right, broken up. And guess who was there? Xavier Scott covering up Nayor, who's been a thorn in our side tonight. Nayor with 3 catches and 2 touchdowns. He broke that one up again. Well, he's everywhere.
I haven't seen a lot of teams play this year, but I would have to assume that Xavier Scott is one of the top corners in the country right now. He's doing a great job. He's following their best receiver. He's picking off the ball when it's thrown at him. He does a really, really good job of playing football.
Viola 17 of 26 for the night. Second and 10 from his own 25. Left to right, late in the third. Back to pass. Pocket holds barely. Deep left, and it is caught. Down to the Illinois 40, to the Illinois 30, down the left sideline, and that's Nayor again. Nayor with a catch. And he gets it all the way down to the Illinois 31-yard line. And the former Longhorn, 2 former Longhorns there going at it. Beat his old teammate. All the way down to the Illinois 31, a gain of 44.
Looked like that might have been a cover 2, and Torrey Cox Jr. didn't sink enough and didn't get hands on the receiver, didn't force him inside, let him get an outside release to run down the field scot-free.
Big play, 44 yards to the Illinois 31. Here is Viola, bootleg right, now under pressure. Bailey coming, he heaves it up. It's caught at the 10-5, first and goal, Nebraska. Well, he was in serious trouble. Fedoni, the tight end, the junior, Council Bluffs, Iowa, was open and kind of a wobbler, and he caught it at the 10 and then rambled down to the 2-yard line.
And my apologies, the play before that was actually Brooks, not Torrey Cox Jr.
You're right, it was Brooks. Dowdle is the back. First and goal, Nebraska quickly at the Illinois 2. Raiola gives it to Dowdell. Nothing there. At the 1, push back. With 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. There'll be a light show here. They'll turn off the lights, I guess, with strobes and everything else coming up here between quarters. And that's down to 10 seconds. We may switch into the field here. Again, the wind is blowing in their face at the moment. The Huskers knocking on the door after Illinois chopped their way to a tie at 17.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that is it.
Time
the
on the
third quarter.
field.
Fourth quarter coming up in Lincoln. The light show about to begin. 17 all, Illinois and Nebraska. On the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Man, I'd love to go to an Illini game. I don't feel like dealing with the traffic.
You know you can park and ride the 280 Transport with the Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District. It's easy and only costs $2 round trip. Or you can pay on your phone in the Token Transit app.
Yeah, MTD is awesome, but I don't know if I want to drive all the way down to Urbana.
So take the intercity bus or the train to Illinois Terminal, then ride MTD to the game. It's all on their website, mtd.org.
Seeking quality materials for your upcoming project? Kirchner Building Centers is here to help. Our sales team excels in handling all your special order needs, from custom cabinetry to unique siding, windows, and doors. No matter how specialized your request, we'll work with you to find the perfect solution. Trust our expertise and dedication for exceptional service and quality. Kirchner Building Centers, your partner in building excellence and the official building supplier of the Fighting Illini.
In Illinois, 96% of farms are family-owned and operated. I'm Felicity. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Christian. We are farm kids from Peoria County.
And our family is part of that 96%. Our mom and dad are passionate about growing safe food and fuel. And about farming better today than yesterday. If you want to learn more about Illinois farm families like ours,
visit www.watchusgrow.org/corn.
This message is brought to you by the Illinois Corn Checkoff.
Well, the Illini winners of 2 straight here, including 2 years ago. They won here with an empty stadium in 2020. Last time here, they won 26-9 behind Tommy DeVito and Isaiah Williams and Chase Brown. Sidney Brown had 2 picks in that game. The Illini have had an interception in the end zone tonight. They've had a fumble that resulted in some points. Dylan Raiola, the freshman, every bit as good as advertised. 19 of 28, 258 yards and 2 touchdowns. We go to the fourth quarter at 17 all. They just turned down the lights, had all the cell phones and lights. They had the drones above the stadium forming a 400 sellout. No place like Nebraska. Well, they got a helmet up there. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty awesome. I was trying to figure out what is that, and you answered it for me. Wow.
Another sellout, 400 straight. Huskers trying to stay undefeated in these round number sellouts. Total yardage now, Nebraska up to 343, Illinois at 249. Nebraska with 7 penalties, that's been a factor. They're 7 of 11 on third down. The Illini 6 out of 10 and 1 out of 2 on fourth down. They just punched their way down the field, and then Raiola, a couple of plays where there was pressure coming, got rid of it a couple of times and moved him down a big 44-yard pass play that got him close, and then kind of a flutter over pass to Fedoni, who got open. So some broken plays, he made hay out of it.
Yeah, the thing that I've noticed about him, he just has really good composure under pressure. He's not panicking. He's not pressing, pressure in his face, broken play. He just kept backpedaling, kept sinking away from the pressure, and had a strong enough arm to throw it downfield to the tight end and make a big play.
Dowdell is the back. We switch ends of the field off to the left. 2nd and goal at the 1. A little flip to a wide receiver coming by. Nayor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They sent the tailback right. They put Nayor in motion from left to right, and the quarterback just flipped it to him as he went by and he walked in. And Nebraska goes up.
That's a pretty easy 6 right there.
Yeah, it was. We had to work hard for hard.
Yeah.
That one makes it 23-17 Nebraska in the opening moments of the fourth quarter. 5 plays, 75 yards in under 2 minutes.
Also a really good design. Nayor really ducked down under there so the defense couldn't see where he was. Went around and was able to catch that toss.
John Hole, the backup kicker, the kickoff man, with the extra point coming up. Off to our left. It is up, and it is good. And the Huskers go up 24-17 with 14:57 left in the game. Taking a break here or not? Yes, back in a moment here. 24-17 Nebraska. Just underway in the fourth quarter on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
In the heartland, where ambition thrives, there are those who are made and those who are made for more. Just like the Illini on game day, Kloss, a leading producer of ag equipment, unleashes the power of ambition in the field. Discover why our cutting-edge machinery and unwavering support aren't just a promise, they're a commitment to your success. Because at Kloss, we know you are made for more. Visit your Kloss dealer or CLAAS.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
When it comes to your home starting lineup, you want a superstar on your side. That's a John Deere from AHW. With our online building price tool, you can create the riding mower, compact utility tractor, or gator that fits your exact needs and budget. A machine that's in a field all by itself. Try out the building price tool online at ahwllc.com or stop by one of our 18 locations. AHW, proud sponsors of Fighting Illini football.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear. Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
Play 75 yards and touchdown Nebraska, and they score it, and the Huskers have the lead here 24-17 with 14:57 to go in the game.
Illini doing a really good job. Just really two big chunk plays on that drive. The 44-yard pass to Nair, and then the tight end catching a 29-yarder. A couple of mistakes on the defensive side, but not things that are not able to be corrected.
24-17, Nebraska. Here comes the kickoff by the punter, Bushini, and that'll sail out the back of the end zone, hop its way up into the net there. 24-17 Nebraska, 14:57 to go. Total yards now 344 for Nebraska, 85 on the ground. Illinois 66 rushing yards. Penalties 7 for Nebraska, 3 for Illinois. Huskers feel like if they can win this game, they could be 7-0. They've got some games ahead of them they could win. I mean, nothing's a given. The Illini trying to get to 4-0. Of course, got to 3-0 for the first time in 13 years with a win last week. Going left to right. 1st and 10 at their own 25 after the touchback. Fagan is in the game. Altmaier tonight, 17 of 22. 2 touchdown passes. Snap back to him. Hands to Fagan. Big hole up the middle. 30, 35, and he's close to another first down. I think he's got it 11 yards up to the 36-yard line, and a big hole for Fagan.
The downhill running, we've been missing that, I think, all day. We want to see more of it. Give the big man the ball, let him take on some tacklers and see if they want to tackle him late here in the fourth quarter.
One of the best runs he's had, not just tonight, but a big run there. To the left of the quarterback, Altmaier, 1st and 10 after they hammered Illinois, first down of 11 yards. They'll give it to him again, nothing there that time. Up to the 36, and no gain at the line of scrimmage for Caden Fagan. Nash Hutmacher stopped him. Young man from South Dakota, nose tackle. They get him from all over here in Lincoln. 2nd and 10, Illinois, no gain on the carry. And you got the big boys up front, Davis, Geske, Kreutz, Pressler, Priestley. From their own 36, and now here is a run left, 45 to 50-yard line, and now we get a late flag as Fagan got free, rumbling through the secondary, and the Illini are pointing at Nebraska. Maybe another penalty on the Huskers. This can tack on big-time yardage.
Personal foul, harassment, twisted face mask, defense, number 7, 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Wow, Fagan rushed for 16. He's like a shot out of a cannon there.
Yeah, getting him running downhill, good off-tackle play. Once he gets his shoulders going north and south, it's a much tougher task for the defense to try to stand in front of him and to make a decision whether they want to tackle him or not.
Gain of 16 to tack on the penalty. Illinois 1st and 10 at the Husker 33 early in the 4th. Down 24-17. Boy, those Husker penalties have been huge. Altmaier under center. Khalil Valentine is in now. To fight through the noise. Now they send Khalil the other way. And the handoff to Valentine. Up the middle he goes. Dives ahead. Boy, I like him a lot. To the 29. He gets 4 more.
He's very decisive.
Yes,
very decisive when he makes a decision. Puts one foot in the ground, gets north, and does not worry about everything else, forcing you to make arm tackles on him.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Valentine is in. He gets the fake handoff, throw left, caught across the way, and a first down, Illinois. Malik Elzy from Chicago Simeon with a tiptoe down the left sideline inside the 15. They'll put him down at the Nebraska 14-yard line. We're in the Carl Health red zone. 1st and 10, Illinois down 24-17, and the Illini going right down the field. Quick injury update, Michael.
Number 4, Zachary Franklin appears to be doubtful to return today.
All right, thank you, Michael. Sorry to hear. It is 1st and 10, Illinois at the Nebraska 14. Elzy with a big catch. Fagan is in the game. Snap back, Altmaier give to Fagan. Runs to the head, spinning his way down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. MJ Sherman got him again for Nebraska.
Yeah, J.C. Davis got beat off the edge on the snap of the ball, was unable to block Sherman, which again forces the running back to have to slow his feet down and get tackled in the backfield.
Officials timeout for player injury.
And with that, let's pause 10 seconds to allow our network stations to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID. You're listening to Illinois football from Learfield.
This is 890 WLS AM Chicago, 94.7 WLS FM, HD2 Chicago, a Cumulus media station.
Tanner Arkin is the man down, big number 85. Now, of course, we've just
timeout in the field.
Been dealing with injuries at the tight end position. Godin just got back, helped out on a touchdown pass to Arkin a moment ago. And we'll take a break here before we talk further. 12:06 left in the game. Nebraska 24, Illinois 17. The Illini marching to the 14 of Nebraska here in the 4th on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Fighting Illini fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Dear Truckin' Awesome. Want more horsepower in the stable? The Tundra iForce Max is all the truck you need with its electrifying twin-turbo V6. Saddle up the Tacoma TRD Pro. Its segment-first performance seats smooth the shocks when things get bumpy. And the Toyota 4Runner tames the trails when nature plays tough. And that signature power rear window? Oh, yes, sir. Toyota trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Health Alliance is a proud sponsor of Fighting Illini football. And when it comes to protecting you and your family, our offense is just as good as our defense. With benefits like fitness discounts, screenings, and care coordination, Health Alliance tackles health problems before they start. Plus, our customer service resolves 96% of member issues on the first call. So choose a health plan that puts your health and well-being first. Health Alliance. Many members, one alliance. Learn more about us at healthalliance.org/together.
It was 10-7 Nebraska after one, 17-10 Nebraska at half. Illinois had the lead in the third quarter, or tied the game again, and then Nebraska just went ahead early in the fourth on the first play of the fourth quarter. A little flip to the receiver cutting across to make it 24-17. Illinois approaching 300 yards of offense. Right now, rushing yards up to 97. They've been running it better lately. And Malik Elzy with a catch. Again, Franklin out with an injury. that got Illinois down inside the 15. It's 2nd and 10 at the Nebraska 14. They had the pilots out that had the flyby of the Jets that went over in the pregame, and they all pulled their camos back and revealed Nebraska.
I was hoping one of them had an Illinois shirt on.
Didn't happen. Fort Wayne, Indiana, listening tonight. Monticello. Hennick, Illinois says they're shelling better corn than Nebraska can produce. How about that? Noblesville, Indiana. Williamsburg, Virginia. Moline, Illinois. Home with Matt Bailey. Madison, Wisconsin with us tonight. Portsmouth, Virginia. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, Illinois. Altmaier tonight, 18 of 23 for 198, 2 touchdowns. Harkin was able to get up under his own power. Crowd didn't like it. Fagan is the back. 2nd and 10 at the 14 in Nebraska. Left to right as we look at it. And a packed house in Lincoln. Snap back. Here is Altmaier. Gives to Fagan. And got to the 13. They kind of faked it in around Malik Elsey, but they didn't bite on it. Trying to get some room to the left, and it didn't go far. Again, Hutmacher on the stop. Harkin is back in, by the way.
That's good news because he did get folded up a little bit. It didn't look good.
3rd and 9, Illinois. Certainly within field goal range, but we're in the 4th quarter early. They're at the Nebraska 13-yard line. Need the 4-yard line. 3 receivers now, 4, and a diamond look for Altmaier. See what Barry Lunny dials up. Altmaier, quarterback draw to the 10, to the 5, and he's close to the first down at the 6. Oh my goodness, he almost got there. Isaac Gifford, the rover, got him. And what do you do here? Now,
well,
Coach Davis,
I think I'm going for a touchdown down here in the red zone. If you don't get it, worst case scenario, at least you know that the Cornhuskers are backed up. With the attention, you got to score a touchdown.
1 of 2 on 4th down. 24-17 Nebraska. 11-16 left in this one. Husker Nation in full voice. Hagan is the back. Going for it on 4th down. Keeper Altmaier. Lob to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Touchdown, Illinois. Looks like Brandon Henderson. Is that right?
Yes.
It is. Number 94. They put him in there off and on all night. He rolled open, and the big fella is a happy young man, let me tell you. Big number 94 with no name on the jersey. And what Wisconsin did to us, we did correctly as he got in there and scores the touchdown. And the Illini go for it. What a gamble, what a roll of the dice by Barry Lunny. The extra point coming up, 24-23. Nebraska by 1. This for the tie at the south end of Memorial Stadium. It's up and it's good by David Olano. How do you like that?
Awesome. Beautiful. Same formation that they ran when they got the 4th and 1 and picked it up. Came back, ran a play action off of it, booted him out, and found the tight end. Big fella in the end zone.
Young man from East St. Louis.
Yes, sir.
With the catch. All right, a break. Tied at 24 in the 4th quarter. Stay with us on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carl Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carl.org/stroke.
This is the take care of my family goal. This is the enjoy the life I've built goal. This is the set up a foundation goal. This is Busey, where your goals become lasting legacies through bespoke plans that maximize your wealth, through partnerships that give you peace of mind. Because building wealth, tending to it, and passing it down secures a brighter future. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini.
Illinois fans, it's time to elevate your game day with Oski Light Lager, an ILL IPA, crafted by Distill Brewery just for you, the loyal Illinois supporter. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with the spirit of the Illini and the heart of our alma mater. It's the perfect way to hail to the orange and blue. Whether you're at the game, tailgating, or cheering from home, Distill is a proud partner of Illinois Athletics. Please enjoy responsibly. Distill Brewery, Normal, Illinois.
The Illini roll the dice. 9 plays, 75 yards. They go for it on 4th down. And the little pass play to the big lineman from East St. Louis, Brandon Henderson. And he wearing a different number. And of course, he's eligible to be out there. They let everybody know. And he caught the touchdown pass. He's been in and out of there tonight. Boy, did he cradle that in the end zone. I doubt if they'll pry it out of his hands.
I doubt it.
And, boy, that play's been giving him headaches all night. It appears we're tied to 24.
It has. I mean, again, the Illini came out in the same formation that they ran on 4th and 1. They ran ISO. They faked the ISO up the middle and allowed Altmaier to boot around to the outside, leak the tight end, who was number 94, Brandon Henderson, into the flat for the touchdown. It's a tough task for the defense to try to figure out who is going to be in that flat when they're expecting the run, because you already ran it one time.
Well, Brandon Henderson gives big chest bumps, by the way. He was leaping around in the end zone. The Illini tied at 24, 10 and a half minutes to go. Kickoff Machowski, and the line drive kick will bounce in the back of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. Nebraska, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Again, Nebraska had not a stretch at home here. I think it was 7 straight games they'd held teams to 14 points or less. So Illinois getting 24 is a major accomplishment against this very good, very stingy Husker defense. But they've pressed them at the goal line, and they've gotten a couple of touchdowns to tight ends, including an offensive lineman playing one. 1st and 10 Nebraska after the touchback. Their own 25. Raiola rolls right, pressured by Coleman. Now he drops the ball, and he has to fall on it. Oh, my goodness. Back inside the 20-yard line at the 16. Coleman with the stop. And Seth Coleman nearly had himself a fumble recovery, but Raiola fell back on it.
Great job by the Illini. This is what you want. You want them in long down and distances, 2nd and long. Hopefully you can make it 3rd and long, and forcing them to have to known passing downs where they have to pass it, and you can cover your guys and get off the field.
Raiola 20 of 29 tonight. They sent Ramir Johnson from wide receiver to tailback. 2nd and 19 after the loss of 9. Pressure. Raiola throws incomplete. At the 30-yard line, Matthew Bailey on the coverage. Trying to hit 17, Barney. And it's incomplete, and now it's 3rd and 19 Nebraska. With 9:53 left on the clock. The wind has really picked up out of the south as the game has gone on. So Nebraska with a wind at its back. Now they're 3rd down and 19 at their own 16-yard line. They are 7 of 11 on 3rd down. Both teams have been good on it. Total yardage, 335 Nebraska, 309 Illinois. Raiola, 20 of 29, 3 touchdown passes. Johnson in at tailback. The Illini coming on the blitz. Here is Raiola. They pick it up. He scrambles. And the ball is loose on the turf. Who has it? I think Nebraska got it back. They did. Oh, my goodness. That ball was dancing around there like a hot potato on the turf. Did the lineman fall on it?
I think so, yeah. But that's the second time that Raiola has put it on the ground on that drive. Again, continue to put pressure on him. He's still a freshman. This is one of the first really big games that he's played in at the collegiate level. Understanding that and getting after him, you can force some errant situations from him.
They picked up the blitz, but then the ball got loose. The punt is coming up here. Buschini, who's a very good punter, standing in his own end zone. Hank Beatty is deep at the Illini 35. Buschini, a nice high kick. And it is returnable, though. Here's Beatty with a catch. 40, running left, 45. And pretty good field position. Great field position for Illinois at the 46-yard line for Hank Beatty. And I know that Brent Bielema loves all his players, but he spoke very highly of Beatty this week. He was battling with Resettage for the punt return job. Got held up a little bit and then got the job back. And, boy, he's done really well with it.
He has done really well. I think he could have – I think when he watches that on film, he may want to get north just a little bit sooner because it looked like it was a crease there. But obviously catching the ball, making sure you give your offense an opportunity to get on the field and hopefully go punch one in.
Luke Altmaier, 19 of 24, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bryant, Arkin, and the lineman, Brandon Henderson. Laufrey is in from their own 46, tied at 24, 8:55 left. Coming around the left end, Laufrey, 50, 45, 40, first down Illinois, all the way down to the Husker 32, 33-yard line. And Laufrey with one of his long runs of the year. The young, quick running back from Gibson City, grabbed by M.J. Sherman. Big gain there. And the Illini 1st and 10, Ameren first down at the 33 of the Huskers, trying to take the lead in the 4th. Altmaier hit from behind. The ball is loose. Down he goes, and the Huskers have it. Oh, they got him from behind just as he was trying to unload it. And the Huskers fall on it. The Illini with their second fumble. M.J. Sherman involved in that play. Just when he was looking to the right, he got hit from the left.
I talked about it earlier. Those play-action passes, sometimes they take a lot longer to unfold. And when you do that, you got to understand that there's pressure. The defense is not going to stop running. If they don't believe in the run game, they don't believe that it's a run, they're going to keep tracking you down. And that's what happened. Got hit from the backside, put the ball on the ground, turnover, Nebraska Cornhuskers football.
So the Illini again second in the country in turnover margin coming in. A couple of lost fumbles. Looked like something was opening up on the right side, but he got hit. As he went to the ground, the ball came out. The Huskers recover it. And the Huskers have it in a tie game. 8.5 minutes to go, 24 all. Raiola under center. Dowdell the back, gets the handoff. Up the middle he goes. He's upended. 38 to the 42, a gain of 4. Alex Bray on the stop for Illinois defensively. Got to hold him here, and that's what Brett Bielema talked about, riding the surf when it's going good, but also getting yourself out of a jam, and they've got to come up big here in a 24-all tie with exactly 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Good ball game to open the Big Ten season for Illinois and Nebraska. Dowdell, the deep back, under center. Raiola turns, gives it to him, and he's met, and he's stopped at the 44-yard line. They could have had him back at the 40.
It should have. He fell forward for a couple of yards. Should have been tackled in the backfield for a loss.
So it's 3rd and 4. Ackus in there on the stop. They're at their own 44. They need their own 48. Clock moving, 7.5 minutes to go. Both teams shuttling personnel in and out. It's like a train station down there.
You know, one thing I always wondered, if when the offense substitute, I would be slow to substitute on defense, and hopefully that play clock ran out.
Johnson is the back now. 3rd and 4 from the 44. Raiola rolling right, throws right, got a man caught, and he's got a first down. He nearly lost his balance. He steps out of bounds right about the 49-yard line. That play almost didn't work.
Yeah, they came in short motion and then went back outside. One of the things, again, when you run a lot of man coverage, it puts the defense in limbo because you don't know if he's going to go all the way across the formation or if he's going to return. And now when he does return, you're in chase mode and he's going to be out into the flat. He's going to outflank you and be able to catch that ball and go pick up a first down.
Gain of 5, needed 4. Now it's another first down for Nebraska. And Harburg is checked into the game. Backup quarterback flips it back to Raiola, who now Harburg throws in, or actually the quarterback does. That's Raiola, and he gets it to Banks, and he's got a catch and a first down to the Illinois 40. So they brought Harburg in, right?
Yeah.
And then they wound up with Raiola throwing it to Ja'Cory Barney. Was it Banks? I'm sorry. And they caught it at the Illinois 40-yard line.
They were trying to take a shot downfield. The Illini did a really good job of not allowing that to happen. They tossed it to the backup quarterback. He threw it back to Raiola, and then he took a shot.
24, all, 5:56 left. Nebraska 1st and 10 at the Illinois 40. Give to Dowdell. Plows ahead for, about 5 to the 35-yard line at the left hash. 5:45 left. Illini defense has got to bow up here. Huskers now have rushed it for about 80 yards, 83. The Illini at 120. Both teams have run it better in this half. Raiola, 22 of 32, 3 touchdowns. Altmaier, 19 of 24, 3 touchdowns. Each team with a field goal. The Huskers 2nd and 5 at the Illinois 35. Winding down close to 5 minutes. Raiola in the gun. Gives to Dowdell up the middle. Look out. Big gain, first down. As he sprints through to the 28-yard line. Gain of 7, first down, Nebraska.
Looks like Nebraska's going to be content with running this ball, eating up some of this clock. If you're the Illini, you do have to bow up. Your front 7 has to get up there, make tackles, preferably behind the line of scrimmage, or at least at worst at the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, they're just going to bleed this clock, maybe kick a field goal or score with not enough time left on the clock for you to punch one in.
Momentum has changed here in the last few minutes. The Illini had a good situation. Their own 46. Altmaier was driving them down. Then he had the fumble when he was hit. 24 all, 4.5 minutes to go in the game. It is 1st and 10 at the Illinois 28. Here's the snap back, handoff, tailback, big open field tackle. Xavier Scott on the tailback, which was Dowdell. Well, there's what you're talking about here.
Exactly what you need, a tackle behind the line. Coming downhill, not allowing him to get outside. Again, these corners do a great job of not only covering the receivers, but tackling in the run game. They are not afraid. They will not be left alone and thought that they won't tackle, because they will come up and get a running back on the ground.
2nd and 12, a loss of 2 at the Illinois 30 for Nebraska. Clock keeps moving inside of 4 minutes. Deadlocked at 24 all here in Lincoln. Here's the snap back, Raiola, the freshman. Rush coming, throw left, got a man caught. Down around the 21-yard line, that's Banks again. He's been busy, his 7th catch. And it's 3rd and 3 at the Illinois 21 with 3:37 to go. And again, they don't have their regular kicker. They've got their kickoff man is the kicker. Bushini, the punter, has been doing kickoffs. 3rd and 3, Nebraska. On 3rd down tonight, they are 8 of 13. 24 all, 3:21 left. And again, people shuttling in and out. Referee jumps in here to make everybody set. They got an I formation. That's what Nebraska used to do all the time. 3rd and 3 from the Illinois 21, play action. Here is a lob to the end zone. Incomplete. Led his receiver a little too much in the back of the end zone. Trying to hit 44, Luke Lindenmeyer, the tight end. And that makes it 4th and 3 at the Illinois 21 with 3:03 to go. He was open.
He was.
Bailey was there with him behind him, but he led him a little too much. Now it's going to be a 39-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is for John Hole, who's normally the kickoff man. This to give Nebraska the lead with 3:03 left. Snap back. Kick on the way. Kick in the air. It is no good. No good. He missed it. Michael Martin, what happened?
He missed it wide left. Just shanked it.
Yep. You can tell by the crowd they didn't react very much. They were hoping it would go back the other way, and the Illini dodge a bullet right there as they were down to the 21-yard line of Illinois. Let's win this thing.
This is why you play college football, man. I'm telling you, in this environment, a chance to go down and take the lead, go win the game on the road. This is a really good game between two really good teams, a really good matchup.
All right, the Illini come back out, a missed field goal. Now, normally at home, they give away nuggets for that. I'm not sure if that applies here, but we'll take it.
The Illini had found something running off tackle to the left. I want to know if they're going to try to get back to that.
Josh McCray, the back. Illinois, about 3 minutes left. Here's a handoff. McCray up the middle. And plows ahead from the 21 all the way up to the 29-yard line, a gain of 8. 2nd and 2, Stephon Thompson on the stop for Nebraska. 24 all tie, 2:40 left in this game. 3 receivers left. The Illini dodge a bullet on the missed field goal. Altmaier in the gun. McCray to his right. Snap back. Hand off to McCray. Runs it left. Gets it to the 30 and a half. It'll be 3rd and short. Injury update, Michael.
Quick update for you. I thought he was doubtful to return, but Zachary Franklin is checked back in.
Okay. Well, doubtful means he can still come, and there he is. We need him. The Illini are 3rd and 1, just across their own 30. with 2:21 left.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
Keep it right here. Again, remember, one of the things that Matt Rule, the coach of Nebraska, has talked about is all those 3-point losses that they had last year down the stretch. 1-score losses the last 4 games. Illinois, of course, can testify to that, too. We've had our own fair share of close losses, and here we are again, 24 all. 10-7 Nebraska after 1, 17-10 at half. Was tied at 17, and then Nebraska went ahead 24-17, and now the Illini tie at 24. The Huskers were moving. They missed a pass in the end zone that could have given them the lead. Then they miss a field goal. Again, the regular kicker not in, and he missed from 39. And the Illini trying to convert here on with 2 minutes left in the game, the 2-minute timeout, as the Illini try to steal one here in Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a big third down. It's third and it looks like less than 1.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if you just went with a quarterback sneak to try to pick that up and then get back into your offense. 2-minute warning. You got everything you need right in front of you. 2 timeouts. Really no need to be rushed. All you need is a field goal to win the game. So take your time. First of all, get this first down. Pick this first down up and then get rolling.
And you've got the long leg, of course, of Machowski you could always use as he hit last week. The problem is it's into the wind. Listening in tonight in Springfield, 92.3 FM. We appreciate them. Panama City, Florida, Rochester, New York, Mount Olive, Illinois, Pinckneyville, Illinois. Got several folks telling us they've been listening at high school games in Illinois tonight. Tailgating at home in Philo on terrestrial radio. Montreal, Quebec. Daughter had a concert. Now they're listening. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in Magic Kingdom. They're listening in. And somebody's up in Norway in the middle of the night. Listening in, ILL to you. Pleasant Grove Township, Concord, Illinois, population 176. The Burbs of Brownstown. Phelps, Wisconsin with us. All with us, WSOY indicator. The Illini third and very short, as Kerry mentioned. 2 minutes left in this one. What a terrific game here in Lincoln. The Illini in Nebraska.
It's a great game.
All right, the Illini on third down tonight, 6 of 11. They've rushed for 130 yards, a lot of that in the second half. Altmaier has only missed on 5 passes. He's thrown 3 touchdowns to 3 different people, each team with a field goal. The Illini just shy of their own 31, which is where the first down marker is. You can basically sneak it almost.
Yeah.
And get it. And they're waiting on the TV to rejoin us here. Our buddy Tim Brando over there tonight.
You plan on sneaking, you better make sure you get Robinson and Hutmaker out of the way. Those 2 big fellas are a load up front.
Hutmaker, by the way, was a state championship wrestler in the state. I think in South Dakota. He can wrestle people down.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. All right, here we go. Third and short, about a half a yard from their own 30 and a half. They need the 31. Tied at 24. 2 minutes left. McCray is the back. Altmaier's in the gun right now. They've got a big, heavy package in there and a run ahead. And carrying the ball looks like McCray, is it? And he's got the first down, yes. Josh McCray carries the mail that time. McCray coming in with that carry had 23 yards. Laughley had 30. Fagan had 48. And now somebody hurt.
Official timeout for player injury.
Okay.
Result of play is a first down.
First down, Illinois. We're down to 1:54 for the game. And a hush here at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. As the Illinois had several players kind of up and down, and now the Huskers have one down. As there was a surge of bodies in there. The first down marker all the way up to the 38, so they got 7 yards on that carry.
Yeah. You give it to the big fella, let him push everything forward, and that's what he did.
Michael Martin.
Looks like it's defensive back Deshaun Stevenson.
Okay, thank you.
Singleton, excuse me.
Illini play next week in Happy Valley. Trying to leave here happy with a win over the Huskers. 24 all. Very even game. Time of possession is almost dead even. Each team's had a turnover. Illinois had a couple. And here we go. Tied at 24, first and 10, Illinois. At their own 38, trying to get into field goal range with under 2 minutes left. McCray the back here. 2 receivers either side. Kreutz at center with the snap. Back. Altmaier, big hole up the middle. McCray 40, close to the 45, and they shove him back.
Yeah,
about 7 yards on that one.
If the Nebraska Cornhuskers are going to stay in a too high safety look, you should be running the football, and they are finding some room to run off of that left side and up the middle because that too high safety looks makes it easier for you to have room to run.
Looking on the timeout board here to see.
Second charge timeout, Nebraska.
Who has what left?
It's a 30-second timeout. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 1:34. 1:34. Thank you.
So Illinois has 2 left. Nebraska now has 1 left.
Yep.
Okay. A lot to look at here in this stadium. It's very steep up there, by the way.
It is.
Yeah. They won 3 championships, of course, in the 90s. 94, 95, 97. Tom Devaney was here, of course, as well. The Devaney Center that they named after him. Great tradition. And trying to kind of find their way back to those glory days. They've kind of been uneven, of course, since they joined the Big Ten. But the Illini trying to steal one on the road in a very tough place to win. 1:34 left, 24 all, Illinois and Nebraska. McCray has been doing the job here lately. He's up to 37 yards. Altmaier's in the gun. Illinois 2nd and 4 at their own 44-yard line, left to right. Defense showing blitz. Here they come. Throw right. Caught. First down. Right at midfield. That is Pat Bryant with a catch.
One thing to pay attention to, McCray walks up to the lineman and asks them who are they pointing out as the mic, which is basically letting the defense know this is going to be a pass. If he's going to do that, he needs to do that when it's run or pass, even if he's not asking anything, just to show, just to give them the idea that it could be a pass.
Another Ameren, Illinois, first down, 1st and 10, Illinois, just across midfield. McCray the back, Altmaier in the gun. Illinois trying to get one on the road. Here's the handoff. McCray slips a tackle and got ahead for about a yard to the 48-yard line. Lenhart got him for Nebraska, and now maybe a timeout here. The Illini trying to burn this down as far as they can, burn the candle down. Somebody's slow to get up.
Game clock will stop for a player injury.
Minute 18 left in the game. Nebraska 24, Illinois 24. And these two teams similar in the rankings, very evenly matched tonight. Illini and Nebraska first met way back in the 1800s. 1892, Nebraska won here in Lincoln. Illini had won 2 in a row in this
injury was the reason the clock stopped. Nebraska declined the 10-second runoff.
1:18 left. Illinois 2nd and 9 at the Husker 48, trying to get into field goal range. 2nd and 9 from the Husker 48. Got to be good with the ball here. Fagan is in. Beatty goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left. 2nd and 9. Snap back to Altmaier. Pocket holds. Now it closes. Now he's running and he's down. Almost slipped through. Would have had some room to run, but he's down at the 48. No gain. He almost got through that.
Almost did. But a good job of not forcing anything, not forcing a pass downfield, throwing the ball incomplete, tucking it and running, and protecting the ball, not getting it knocked out of his hand.
3rd and 9 at the Husker 48. No gain. Winding down to the last couple of minutes. The Illini in a throwing down. Dixon goes in motion. Fagan is the back. Somebody wants timeout. We'll see who it is.
3rd and final team charge timeout, Nebraska. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 45 seconds. 4-5.
Well, Barry Lonnie has had a lot of tricks up his sleeve tonight.
Yeah.
With the tight end, the lineman, Brandon Henderson with a catch. What do you try to do here? What can you do from what you've seen earlier tonight?
I would probably do run pass option, get him on the move, boot him out right or left. They really haven't booted him to the left at all this game, so probably booting him to the right, give him a chance to either throw on the run or try to pick up the first down with his legs if possible. But I do not want the Nebraska has no more timeouts left, so I don't want to throw an incomplete pass and have to punt and give them a chance to go down and get a field goal to win this game.
And you've got 45 seconds left here. So you could be in overtime. That'd be the worst case scenario to go overtime. Well, let's win it here, shall we? The Illini snapping it from the 48-yard line of Nebraska. 3rd and 9. Just over a minute, under a minute left. Fagan to the right of Altmaier. 3rd and long. Got to protect the ball here. Altmaier in the gun. Back to pass. Scrambling. Rolls right. Throws down the field. Arkin trying to get open. They hung on to him, and it's incomplete. And just what you didn't want. 35 seconds left. And it stops the clock. Be better to just take it down,
just take a knee. I mean, just slide it down inbounds. And like I said, worst case scenario, the clock will run down. You don't have to worry about the risk of punting a ball, having a return, or getting a punt blocked, giving them the ball back with time to run down and go get a field goal. That, to me, was the worst case scenario.
Yeah, you got to watch this. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda, 7.2 yards per return. Robertson into punt. 35 seconds left, tied at 24. He gets it off. Castaneda with a catch. No, he's going to let it bounce. It's going to be down inside the 10 at the Nebraska 6-yard line. How do you like that?
I'll take that.
Yeah, man. Well, that's about Tanner Hecker, I think, jumped on that. If I'm right about that, and I think he did. And if it is, he played 8-man football here in the state of Kansas. He covered that up really well. 24 all, 26 seconds left. Nebraska gets it back. And what do? Take a knee?
It looks like it. I mean, you're inside your own 10. No need to risk anything here. Worst case scenario for them is throwing a pick and giving the Illini the ball back. So take a knee, going to overtime.
I think Raiola's going to do just that. Under center, usually victory formation, but now it's go to overtime formation. And that will be the knee, and we'll go to overtime. 24-24, Illinois and Nebraska.
I don't know about you, Brian, but I think this game needed overtime. This is a really good matchup between two really good teams, top 25 ranking between both of these teams, and I'm excited about it. It's been a really good game all night.
Well, of course, we got the overtime. If you remember the 9 overtime game in Happy Valley a few years ago, early in Brett Bielema's tenure. Altmaier's 20 of 26. Hope we don't do that. Well, if we do, we win, hopefully. Altmaier 20 of 26, 211, 3 touchdowns. Bryant with a touchdown catch tonight. The officials the Zebras all huddled up at midfield, and we'll go to overtime here in Lincoln, tied at 24. And let's see, rushing yards tonight. Fagan, 11 carries, 9 for McCray. Fagan with 48, McCray with 38. Hayden Laughley, 4 carries for 30. Altmaier's run 10 times for 21. Valentine, 3 carries for 10. Zachary Franklin, 5 catches, 50 yards. Pat Bryant, 4 for 70 and 1 touchdown. Tanner Arkin, 4 for 28, 1 touchdown. Dixon's caught a pass. Elsie's caught a pass. Beatty's caught one. McCray, Henderson, and Laughley all have caught passes. But we're going to go to overtime here in Lincoln. And we got one captain from each side to make their way out. And they'll, of course, you'll each have a chance. Here's our referee.
All right, captains will start overtime or extra periods with a coin flip. Illinois make a choice of heads or tails. That's a head, that's a tail. Your choice is tails is called. Tails is called. It is a head. Nebraska offense or defense. All right, Nebraska on defense. Which end of the field do you want to play on?
All right.
Nebraska will start on defense. Illinois on offense will start on this end of the field.
Miles Scott calling the coin flip for Illinois down there. So the Illini will have it first. And again, if you win the toss, you always play defense.
Yep.
So you know what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go to OT. Last overtime last year, 48-45, a win against Indiana. Near the end of the year, that was the John Paddock record setter in Champaign. All right, 400 sellout, memorable game here. 400 straight sellout for Nebraska. The Illini will have it first. Tied at 24. Luke Altmaier tonight. 20 of 26, 211. Dylan Raiola, 23 of 34, the freshman, 3 touchdowns. He has had 1 interception. The Illini trailed 10-7 after 1. Trailed 17-10 at half. Tied it at 17 in the third. Huskers went ahead on the first play of the fourth quarter. And then the Illini rallied again to tie it at 24.
I always think it's interesting when you are, overtime scenarios, you're down on the 25-yard line, essentially already in the red zone, which shrinks the field.
Yep.
Type of play calling that your offensive coordinator comes with. What is the mindset to try to go get 6 points and an extra point for the 7-point lead?
This is why they make the big money.
Indeed.
To do this. Illinois has it right to left. Wearing the underlined Illinois helmets here on the road. Trying to win for the second time this year in those throwbacks. In the 100th year of their stadium in Champaign. And the Illini will line it up. 1st and 10 at the 25 off to our left. Doesn't matter. The wind is the biggest factor.
Yeah.
The wind at the back of Illinois, but the crowd is in tight either end, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I've assumed they were going for the wind, because either side didn't matter. It's loud on both ends.
Fagan is the back. 1st and 10, Illinois at the 25. Nebraska as we go to overtime. Here in Lincoln, 24 all. Altmaier is in the gun. He's going to give it to Fagan. Big hole left side. Runs it left 20, 15, 10, 5, and out of bounds. What a run by Caden Fagan. He got up the head of steam, and the defense broke down, and he ran it left. And now it is 1st and goal, Illinois at the 4 of Nebraska. What a run by Fagan. What a call.
I talked about it. They've been able to get something off of that left side around the edge or off tackle. The Nebraska defense, for whatever reason, is softer over there. Big play on 1st down to get it down to the 4-yard line.
21-yard gain, Caden Fagan. 1st and goal, Illinois at the 4 of Nebraska. Now we get an I formation. Altmaier under center, turns, throws to the end zone, got a man wide open, touchdown!
Yes,
touchdown,
sir.
Illinois! Pat Bryant with the catch.
Yes,
another
sir.
touchdown for Bryant. And the Illini vault back in front, 30-24 on the touchdown. Illinois. Touchdown, Illinois. My mic cut out. There it is. It's back.
Again, my favorite play. Pat Bryant actually lined up in the backfield as a fullback. Slip him out to the flat. It is always open. Always.
Everybody's a fullback.
Everybody plays fullback.
30-24 Illinois. Here comes the extra point. Need this too. Alana with the north end. Snap was high. Kick up. And it's good. And in overtime, the Illini grab the lead. Pat Bryant with another touchdown. How do you like that? And that same play again and again and again.
You line Pat Bryant up in the backfield, in the eye, as a fullback, slip him out into the flat. I have said it time and time again, this play is always open because for whatever reason, the defense, even with a wide receiver lined up at fullback, assume that it's going to be a run. He slips out into the back, out into the flat, scores a touchdown.
Well, the Huskers had a long stretch of games where they had not allowed more than 24 points. The Illini have 31. Now if they stop Nebraska, they win the game. Raiola in the gun and maybe a false start on Nebraska. We got 4 flags on the field. They huddle up 31-24 Illinois in overtime.
Offense for
False
77.
start, Nebraska.
5-yard penalty, 1st down.
77. Backup right tackle. Called for the false start. Puts the ball back at the 30-yard line of Illinois in overtime. The Illini get the touchdown pass to Pat Bryant. And Altmaier with 4 of those tonight. 1st and 15 at their own 30 for Nebraska. Ramir Johnson to the left of Raiola. Illinois up in overtime, trying to hold out the Huskers. Back to pass, rush coming. Raiola's in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Down he goes.
Yes, sir.
Alec Bryant drops him all the way back at the 40-yard line. What a play by Alec Bryant, and now it's all the way back to the 39-yard line. They keep going the wrong way.
Keep them going backwards.
2nd and 24 for Nebraska. 31-24 Illinois in overtime. Trying to win a huge game here in Lincoln. Raiola in the gun. Ramir Johnson to his left. 3 receivers right. Pocket closing. Being chased. Going backwards.
Get him,
and got him again. He unloaded it. Is he down or not? He unloaded it the split second at the very end. It's an incomplete pass.
It should be intentional grounding then. There's no receiver in the area.
The referees are talking about it, and they dropped the line of scrimmage. They dropped the flag. You're right. Here comes the call.
Intentional grounding.
Yes, sir.
Offense, number 15. at the spot of the pass, lost down. Fourth down.
Fourth down in the ball game. In overtime, they're going the other way.
Third down.
Third down, they say. Okay. Well, I believed him, so it's third down.
Third and forever.
Yeah. We'll see if they can add it up fast enough. The ball is all the way back. They started at the Illinois 25, of course, in the overtime. They're back at their own 43-yard line.
He was down. Somebody should be upset they won't get the sack. But
third and 42 for Nebraska. 31-24 Illinois in overtime here in Lincoln. And it's quiet in here right now. Raiola in the gun. Rolls left. Third and a mile. Under pressure. It almost got him. He runs it left. Now he has to dump it down. Caught. Left side at the 45 of Illinois by Banks, out of bounds. Almost a late hit on Illinois. Crowd wanted it. And they're trying to get Xavier Scott pulled away. We don't need any penalties here.
Just be smart. Fourth and forever.
And it's fourth and still about a half a mile. At the Illinois 44-yard line, 31-24 Illinois in overtime. They show the replay on the board. The crowd wanted a flag. The Huskers with 10 penalties tonight, and this is the ball game. They're at the Illinois 44. They need the Illinois 15. This is the ball game. 31-24 Illinois. They're coming on the blitz. And they've got him. They sack him. And the game is over. The game is over. Victory, Illinois. And they have stunned the Nebraska crowd here in Lincoln on their 400th straight sellout. And the Illini coaches are celebrating on the other side of the glass in the booth. Victory, Illinois. What a ball game. What a victory. 31-24 in overtime. And what a stand by Aaron Henry's defense. And let's give kudos to Coach Henry. He's been going through a nightmare this week. The loss of his sister. They've got services coming up, and his defense, he dialed it up big time at the end, and they got him to finish the game. Big hugs for Brett Bielema and Josh Whitman on the field. What a scene here in Lincoln. And it is stunned, and you said it's great to hear 86,000 be quiet. And this, you could hear a pin drop in here right now.
That's the best sound of the night. When you can get the entire stadium to silence, you know you had a job well done. The Illini played their butts off tonight. Overtime, it didn't matter. They got the job done. Got after the quarterback in that final series. Just a thing of beauty.
Boy, they've got everybody coming, didn't they?
Yeah, buddy.
My goodness. Illinois in overtime, 31, Nebraska 24.